Alright, yeah. Enjoy these dinner beats. I'm going to be pretty dark, I think, tonight. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a journey for sure. I was EFG. I would say eclectic techno. I don't know. I'm gonna get Dirky. I'm probably gonna get some deep tech minimal kind of out of this, and then bring the beat up into more like 130 BPM techno. And I'm gonna try and do that over the space of an hour and a half. So it's a moodscape. It's a dark moodscape. Progressive tech. Yeah, we can do that. techno tits. That's what techno tits. I always say that about other people's sets as well. But techno is what you make it. If you want to call it techno, it's techno. Make it, son.
Yeah, and we're back. We're back again. Mid-battle, currently, very heated. A lot of stuff has happened. There was a whole bunch of people who were under the control of some kind of spell. And there is currently still Faye and Finn under the control of said spell. There was a peasantry of people.
What peasant?
And the like
malicious.
an act of unspeakable violence.
Malicious people standing around enjoying music maliciously. Who are now thankfully they're dead.
Absolute villains.
Thankfully
they've been
they
set free of their shackles.
Yeah, I mean they died what they loved doing, which was being burned alive.
Right.
So, and there has been some movement. So we had Kaitan shaken from his stupor, has jumped into the fray and taken down one of the red toadlings.
I did everything.
You did.
Yes, you inflicted all of the damage. Yes.
Carried. And then we had a bird-like figure who appeared over one of the buildings and let out a terrifying screech, which happened to paralyze a couple of party members over here. Also had another flying toadling who dropped a fireball. And Skifflebon is currently recruiting some beastmen into the COS. And I think that's the...
Do you
those are the
mean
main
triple
ones.
one?
Sorry?
Do you mean triple one?
Triple Bond. Triple Bond. Yeah, that's right. There are 3 skiffs.
Which one is the real skill?
Who knows?
Wait and see.
And so yeah, that's what we got to. So if we just dive right in.
Can we call this episode Fish and Eggs and Death?
Yes, we can. Yeah. And I'll put on the Johann Mushrooms of the Viking Age, the Gods Are Everywhere track, and we will kick right back in with the recently freed Fee, because you've taken the padlock off, I believe. Is that right? Of the door? Or were you... No, you hadn't yet.
No.
You'd asked Fee to charge the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Fee...
He's doing I think I am. Yeah, I am at the moment. I
Now let me just check something
real.
real quick. Okay. What have we got? Okay, yeah, that makes the most sense. Fee is going to charge Sid door. Oh, quite an impressive. So you see Fee step back, and then get a decent short burst of speed and just full shoulder tackle.
Yes.
Hits spot on.
Yes.
Does 2 piercing damage, unfortunately. Or bludgeoning damage, because you use their own body against it. Not quite enough to bust the door open.
I just rattled it.
But it has rattled it somewhat. Hold on, let me check to see what they are. Then Fee's then going to make another attack.
Yes.
Yes. And proceed to bite the door.
Yes.
Just to try and help to shake it
Tear
loose
it
a
off
bit.
its hinges.
And making headway, but unfortunately the door does not open in this turn. Now we have our blue toadlings, one of which is still digging because Quinn has managed to maintain concentration this entire time.
It's on digging.
And then we have the other one who is going to just start putting out a barrage of attacks on Quinn, I believe. Having seen the state of Quinn. Oh. Quinn is going to cast another shield.
So you don't kill Quinn.
And,
Stop.
well, you know, WWQD, what would Quinn do? And that is also because of shield, not enough to break through.
That's Michael.
Maybe,
There would be
yeah.
something crazy he would do.
And also, that last attack does not hit. So, a flurry of blows from the blue totaling, that all just seem to harmlessly scrape off of this sort of invisible barrier that Quinn has formed around himself. And then we have... Okay, so... the bird lady is going to swoop and descend and make several claw attacks against Finn.
Finn?
Quinn.
Ah,
You
Quinn.
You-
Yes, Finn's doppelganger.
it's Shadow.
No. Yeah. And no. Unfortunately, is not able to land with either of those, and then quickly ducks back up to their spot, perch there. Lethe, it is your turn, and then Vienna.
Relatively simple. Lethe is going to use Healing Word at 3rd level to heal Quinn. That's
Quinn rejects it.
3d4 plus spellcasting.
Being the very
ability
prideful
modifier.
man that he is. No.
Cannot have a woman's touch. I'm a man of God.
Yeah.
4. Whoops, that was a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 13.
13. Ooh, very
That's
nice.
13 hit points back.
Good. Just doubled Quinn's hit points.
And
Excellent.
she's going to take several steps back and aim an arrow at the frog.
Oh,
in the
yes.
middle of us.
They get an attack of opportunity.
They're not engaged with.
That guy's right next to me.
Yeah. That's why he placed it up.
Or you make the attack with disadvantage. It's the other option.
We hit it with something.
You can't bonus.
Can't
I
bonus.
can't.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
bonus action a
Yeah.
thing.
They might miss.
Yeah. If I take damage.
And what are you
I take
concentrating on?
damage.
Moonbeam?
I'm going to drop concentration on that moonbeam.
If there's anything you really need to worry about.
Yes, that's right. Drop concentration several steps back
and then
The mass moonbeam of
and then rather than raging, Quintus can actually concentrate.
Calm down.
Calm down.
What's your AC, Mike?
Mine, 18. Why?
No,
No reason in
It's
particular.
got a horse you want to hit me with?
I got rid of that. There are no more horses.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna.
that's right.
I'm
That's
gonna
either
Vienna
going to
for
take me
that
down or
horse.
I'll be fine.
Sorry, yes.
Huh?
So you will
What?
take the attack of opportunity?
I'll take the attack.
Okay.
of opportunity.
One with the horse.
Okay. Ah, you fool.
Yes, I know.
It wasn't even a real horse.
Only one attack though.
That was a
Yes,
pony.
Oh, 26.
Yeah, 26 hits.
Goodness gracious.
Jesus Christ.
That is 13
Ouch.
slashing damage.
Yeah.
Could I also get you to make a constitution saving throw, please?
Oh,
Oh, hang on.
No, do it immediately. Alright.
I'll do it next time. Next session. Do not delay. Do it now.
Six.
Oh.
And
Who else?
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, okay. Vienna. Sorry, I needed it through retrospectively because I forgot to.
What?
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay.
But you.
I was gonna say, excuse.
Your maximum hit points reduced by 9.
I'm dead. I'm passed out. My maximum
No,
hit
your
points right
maximum
now.
hit points reduced by 9.
Wait,
Not your actual hit points.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that means I have a max of 19 hit points.
Her hit points
I'm
are so
sorry,
low.
what?
Her hit points are so low.
My hit
so
points, I have
squishy.
Like her
28
max
hit
is
points.
low.
I am at half, less than half hit points at the
Holy
moment.
shit.
I've got 9.
She's just a little druid lady.
Yes, I'm I'm extremely squishy.
I forget how squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for a Goliath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, her strength
Well,
is
we
10.
can't all be Warforged.
So,
So we can.
should have
Well, we
cast,
could. We could.
should have cast Barkskin on myself instead, but no, Healing Quinn was more.
No, you're right.
And then she's gonna
yes.
go for the hit.
Yes.
No, no, that was a 1.
No. Yeah. It is not hit, unfortunately.
No, absolutely not. Whoops.
That was not my dice.
Okay.
I can't
Any
take
more
further-
movement?
Yes,
that
that way.
Okay.
Run away.
Run
So
away,
that was
literally,
5.
run away.
10, 15, 20, 25.
30. She's got 30 foot.
Cool. All right.
Sorry, Gwen.
You're on your own, buddy. Vienna.
This fucking
Alright,
dice wants me to
My
die.
bonus action, I want to move my hex from dead Amphibie Boy to living Amphibie Boy.
Nice. Amphibie boy.
And then,
Are you concentrating on that?
yeah, I'm still concentrating.
Oh, yeah, that's what the other one was. Very good.
And then I'm just gonna try and hit him with my whip
What is this fraction?
twice
The what?
with green flame blade.
Yeah,
Can I do
okay.
it?
Yeah.
Or can I not? Because it's a cantrip.
It is a cantrip.
But is it because I'm concentrating? I can't.
Yeah.
No, you can,
Okay.
but it only hits once. You get multi-attacks.
Oh, so
When
only
you cast a
with
cantrip,
one.
you can only cast one cantrip.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
use it for the first attack.
Yeah.
If it hits, or the second attack. If it doesn't hit. 20 to hit.
hits. That does hit.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Uh, 19
19 damage.
for the first,
Okay.
and the second one. What was it? 16 plus 8 to hit,
Yeah, it's. Oh, yeah.
and then this isn't with the green flame blades.
Okay.
This is just. What have you done? 15
15.
for the
Okay.
second.
Damn. Yeah, Kaitan, you just see Vienna just tear that is shredding this thing, and flames are licking off it, and it's just it's pretty cool.
Her hair is like.
You've
Short hair is like.
gone 100% psycho mob. mode,
Yeah.
Cool. Movement. You will take attack of opportunity if you move. Oh, wait, are you 10 feet away or 5 feet away? I think you're 5 feet because they
think
were
it's
next
five.
to
I'm,
you.
I'm fine. I'll stay
Okay.
where I am. I also forgot to add my flanking bonus. Wasn't it?
Ah, right. You didn't need it.
Close.
That badass. Alright. Well, there's a whole lot of people that can't act because they're dead. But the one that can.
I'm gonna let that go, are you?
But the one that
It's
can.
upset we couldn't be the
Screams at
Ollie.
Oh, wait, no, because you've dropped concentration. There's no longer a moonbeam. Passes through. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
They're going to the
Just parks itself in front of the egg.
I feel like we're gonna regret not killing a villager.
Since Dolan's if you leave one alive to tell.
Well, like
to
the
tell
egg.
the tale.
Yeah.
Well, like the egg turns into a Balrog. It's crazy
Tell
talk.
them Mickey and Mallory Knox were here.
It's crazy talk. Faye, your turn. I believe you are still
Yeah.
under the influence.
Am I moving towards it? Fun
Getting pretty
times.
crowded around the egg.
I love the egg.
Yeah.
X going to cost a fire.
Oh, and I don't roll anything.
Someone needs to burn this. I'm
Okay.
down with everyone.
Tiger Boy.
Oh, what
is-
about Finn?
Finn, yes,
And
Finn.
Sandra.
What does Finn do? Give me just a quick sec to see what.
Why is this dice trying to kill Levy? It's rolling fine now.
cast banishment.
On the egg.
I just made part of his backstory. There's a mage.
Yep. Finn's just gonna sit down and wag its tail.
Okay.
Both its heads gonna have tongues out. And just look up expectantly. See.
Oh,
Yep.
sounds good.
Tiger Boy is going to duck out of Zibelm. Move there and probably stand over some of these corpses that are blowing up. Excuse
Not
me.
help out
Rude.
with this.
Excuse me. I'm trying to attack something here, corpse. And just go there.
Rude.
And then make some attacks. So yes. So that is one there. Oh, that hits. And that is enough to, as Tiger Boy slashes through this thing in the opposite direction to where Shadow Skiff's short sword was, slashes through and then meets as it's trying to mend and just completely tears through it, and the two halves, well, the top half sort of falls down in this sick kind of thud sound of something quite viscous hitting the floor. And then the whole form can't really keep shape, and it just sort of starts to dissolve into this puddle that kind of starts to ooze out from the rest of the floor.
Yeah.
And then moves over to get some space in here. Let's just say go next to it. Reaches out another claw. The claw. Oh, that's a natural 20.
This has really good. Instead, go.
So it's. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. And that is going to be their turn.
That's nice.
Are you going to share with the rest of the group?
It does 14 damage.
Oh, right.
Very
Okay.
nice.
And here we go.
How's Toadboy looking?
Toadette is chilling.
Oh, which one did he hit?
Oh no, the egg.
Oh, he hit the egg.
The egg. I thought you were talking about Kettle. So that is their turn. We're back to the top of the turn. We have our grey toadling. I'm just
Jesus
gonna
fucking
keep
Christ.
making their way up. We can't do much else. We have Quintus. Quintus is going to die.
Yeah.
You see Quintus disengage. Actually, what would Quintus do? Dash. He's going to take the hit. 10, 15. It's going to step out. It will take the hit from that thing.
And he's only going to go that far.
Well, no, that's just while he gets hit by this
It's the only
attack of
COS
opportunity.
points. Always be casting shield. True.
Oh. What is your... I think he's going to take that because, yeah, he's doesn't have a lot of magic left. So, yeah, he's just going to take that hit. Which is...
That's what we wanted to hear.
Yeah, yeah.
That's always good.
Like a,
Cool.
like an
Feeling
absolute
good
champ.
about this.
And he's also going to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't have a backup
Okay,
character.
cool. And then he's going to make a concentration check.
Mm.
Oh, concentration
If we
checks
did, we'll
say
someday go for the setting it all.
Concentration check saves. And sorry, that is. Yeah, so you see that he kind of immediately flashes pale, and he seems to be afflicted by a similar condition that you were. So let's go with Max. What's that? That was okay, cool. Okay. But that means he can get the hell out of Dodge. So that was 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Can you put him behind that tree?
Behind or next to?
Like, top right corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more of it. Yeah. Cool. One over. Yeah. Sweet.
Cool, so you can jump the fence next turn.
Can get the fuck out of here. Bye, losers. Alright. So we have Quintus. Oh, what? No, Quintus isn't dead. Silly.
Not quite.
I don't know why this is telling me. I don't know why this is telling me he's making death saving throws, but anyway. So now we have a dead toadling, and our other one. So they are going to continue their attack against you, Vienna. Unfortunately,
I will
Cool.
take my attack as well.
nice. So that's they hit, then you take your attack. Yeah.
Yeah, so after the first one.
Okay. Well, they'll make an attack.
Yes.
Misses the first one.
Cool. I got a 19 to hit.
That hits. That does hit.
Neither of those are the 8s. 10 damage.
Very nice.
And if
Still up,
If
but
he wanted to move, he can't anymore.
sentinel. Nice. Excellent.
Very
So
nice.
Hit, honestly.
that's another attack against you. 27 to hit, unfortunately.
Can I? Do I have a reactions round?
Yeah, you?
Can I
Yes.
still group up?
Silvery
my
buffs
ring?
only for saving throws.
That is it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah. So if a creature, if an enemy that you see succeeds a saving throw, I think this is a creature,
Yeah,
right?
it's a creature.
It's a creature you
Wait,
see succeeds a saving throw. Yeah.
When one action which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a
Oh,
saving throw.
damn! No, that's on me. Yes.
That's
Okay,
not
so they
bad.
re-roll again and they take the lower result.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, and it's 15.
It still hits.
Damn it.
But
You get advantage.
I'll give you
Good
advantage.
advantage.
Nice. Okay, cool. Damn.
And I just wanted to use my ring.
Yeah, no, that's good. 9 slashing damage.
Yeah, it's fine.
And they're going to
Pretty buff,
bite.
so like it's all good.
And that's an out one. And they're just going to stay there because they don't have any recourse to. So, what else have we got? We've got this one. Yeah. Skipper Bond. Could I please get you to make a dexterity saving throw?
Surely you can. Cocked. 14.
That does not succeed. How many die roll on a Palace Rebuke?
Depends on the level.
Yeah,
Does it
I
base?
only dropped it 1, so it's 2d10.
Okay, cool. So that is a okay, 11 fire damage. So you see as
So I have resistance.
you do have resistance. So you see this thing. You look out at this thing. You can see there almost seems to be like a like you can see it almost starts reversing itself. Like its movements and sound around it seem to happen in reverse, and then it lashes out the spell at you. But that's going to be its turn. Kaitan, your turn. And then Skifflebon afterwards.
You have advantage.
I do. I'm just wondering whether I should stay and kill it, or go and leave you to.
Don't waste my silvery bars.
Well, I mean, it's the next one. It's not just for the next turn. It's for the next minute.
Ah,
Yeah, so I got heaps of time.
Yeah, but she gave a chance to fuck this guy up in front of him.
Yeah. So
do you
instead,
want?
I'm out. So I'm gonna.
Thanks for silver bubs. Peace.
I'm gonna go help the squishies, and I will run 30 feet in this general direction, and I will try to dodge the
That's like 30
difficult
Difficult
terrain.
terrain.
Yeah. So that's like heading around. Whereabouts did it actually go? Something like that.
It's 20
So 30 feet. Now you can
20 feet square.
sort of
terrain.
survey the area.
Yeah, and see the total shit show that has become this area. And I will go, whew, and I'll lay on hands myself as I go. And that'll be me.
It's your turn. Skifflebon.
I'm right behind you, Kaitan.
I know. You got this.
How does it look?
So
Oh, no.
what have we got in there? There's me, Shadow Skiff.
Everything.
You've got you, Shadow Skiff.
Which bad
Dog
guys
chick.
are in there?
There's an
Bad
egg.
skiff.
And bad skiff, yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
just-
Bad Skiff was taken out.
Yeah.
Oh no, bad skiff is gone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're correct.
Who was the other one that came in the door then?
Oh wait, no.
That was just a villager.
What was the
That's-
peasant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
Just
just
a
like
villager.
It was
Faye.
Faye and a
Okay.
Yeah.
Faye Fen and a villager.
Um,
Someone hit Faye. So Faye can roll wisdom.
but does Skiff know that that's a thing?
True. Very true.
Are you mad?
My bad.
Like I don't think anyone's communicated. Like,
I don't think
that's to everyone, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, because I think he's gonna get out of that pen in the next turn. So I'm gonna jump over the top to
Cool.
the far one.
This one.
Yep.
No, yeah, the next one down.
10, 15 foot movement.
Um,
Are you going to stay up here?
no, I'm gonna jump in and ask them if they would. Same question: do you want to live or do you want to die?
You see Ghetto like snap out of whatever was keeping her incapacitated, and she gives you a very slow nod.
Sweet. I'm gonna undo her chains too.
And we'll get a Thieves' Soul check.
It rolled on me. What a dick.
Minus the d4.
Six.
6 total?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, unfortunately, it is, these are not budging.
Okay. I will get Shadow Skiff to run up in it and attack the egg.
Cool. Yeah, just slot them in there. Any old where will do.
On top of
Faye.
Faye Fed.
Jumps on Faye's shoulders and then.
Actually, I did realise that running in when I got hit by the thing, I would realise that took me out of it. Stupid.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. He isn't actually that intelligent, so that's a good call. Yeah, nah, that's real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thought doesn't quite come to you at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Then Shadow Skiff's gonna
Make it a check.
slice at the egg with his sword.
A slicey slice.
Yeah. Short sword. Right. +7, Jesus. Okay, cool. 24.
24 does hit. Just. Only just.
I don't believe it. That'd be for 9 damage.
9 damage. Nice, very nice. Where are you? Who are you? There we are.
And yeah, so Skiff's just going to kind of be crouched down in that cell. Keep trying to work on the chains while the others go to work on whatever they need to work on.
All good. Okay. Right, now we have Daisy. Is going to. What can Daisy do? What can't Daisy do? You see Daisy? You don't see Daisy.
Daisy.
Okay. Fee is going to have another go at that door.
Right. Visualize the open door.
Get that door.
See it in your mind's eye.
Doesn't quite get there. Goes for
Not
the shoulder
concentrating
charge. Slips. Hits it bad and like really hits it in a bad place, and then immediately lashes out by biting at said door. But it is only for show more than anything else. It's more like gumming the outside of the door. And now we have still a blue toad digging, and then we're gonna have this fella, or fellas. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot. Quinn should have done a smack.
Smack him.
Smackety, smackety, smackety whack. Oh, I think that's. Oh, that does hit indeed. Alright. And that is. Not an insignificant amount of damage. Still up though.
That is pretty good.
Still with us. This slide is going to dash. Seeing it has enough movement, it's going to try and get around behind you. Get him behind. And you see Vicus start to become a bit disturbed with everyone crowding around his Bessy. And he's trying to shoo people away and sort of tell them as politely as possible that they can fuck off because they're starting to panic. His prized cow, and we have our lady who is going to dash over to here. And as you see fly over, and then just dies.
Throws herself off the top
Yeah,
of the tree.
fly over. Oh, very dramatically.
straight
Fly over,
into the tree.
As you look up, you can see it lock eyes with you and smile menacingly. It is your turn.
Lethe is going to very, blood in her teeth, grin back. Okay. Lethe is going to turn around and attempt to bludgeon the creature behind her with her shillelagh weapon.
Nice. Take that.
I have no idea what I'm rolling because it's been a minute since I've done melee.
It's your spell attack, is it?
It's yeah.
I think so. It's pretty much your spell attack, and then
Yeah, okay. $21.
21 does hit.
Nice.
Okay.
So it's a D8 plus
So
your
it's a D8
modifier.
plus my spellcasting
Yeah.
modifier, which is 8? 5? 8.
I think it's 5. It's the top one.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus. It'll be plus 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Nice. It was +8.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be really nice.
8,
Oh,
12, 13, 18.
well, that was max, so 8, 13.
13.
13, and the damage is magic.
How do you make the attack?
She is just going to swing by it, not today, and smack it across the head with a staff as hard as she can. And she's furious. Like she's sore and angry, and she's
Yes.
you.
So you just like, just in frustration, just absolutely scream in this thing's face, and massive Goliath muscles. Boom. And this thing's head just bursts open like a cantaloupe. You see it like do 3 spins mid-air, and it is out of here.
And then she's
Go.
going to look up at Claw Lady and attempt to hit her with the radiant damage
Cool.
thing. The thing.
The thing.
She'll just point at her. $20?
Hits.
Dirty 20.
That does hit. Dirty or not, it still collects.
Oh, well, that was shit. Hang on. 6. 6 radiant damage.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you point up, and this sort of ethereal figure behind you draws a bow. This radiant damage sort of hits, and you see this this creature, this sort of winged, half bird-like creature, looks down at you, and as it hits, it just shatters, and it just wipes the mark it left on it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
She's a strong lady.
Okay. Immune to magic damage.
well, that's not what you're picking up. You can feel whatever you want, but
She
she's
just.
just trying to look cool. Vienna. Susan.
I'm gonna just do attacks on this little baby over here.
It's just a baby.
He's just a baby. 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
I'm gonna use my whip psychic damage again for this one.
Nice.
Too much numbers, too much. 8 plus. Ah! Oh no!
That's going everywhere.
Where did that go?
It went underneath. I see it. It's a
I think it doubles the damage if you go.
it's a 4. Hold on. So that's 15. 16
Damn.
for the first hit.
Impressive.
And then the second one will be just without. Won't be with the whip stuff. Oh, that's more. Oh,
What is
no.
it? What's the total?
Okay. 12.
Oh, doesn't it?
Yeah, I did think so. Ay. I'm just gonna stay there and be like, what you gonna do, motherfucker?
Yeah, you and me. You and me,
Let's
motherfucker.
go.
What you got? What you got?
Spit at him again.
Yeah. He catches it. Rubs his
I
belly.
raise my eyebrow, slightly curious.
Yeah. Faye, it's your turn. And as you stand wide-eyed in front of this very large egg, your mind wanders, and you suddenly see yourself in this wide meadow, and this very calming tune. This lovely ethereal voice keeps playing, and you find yourself swaying sort of back and forth. This warm sunlight on your skin, and then it's very quickly interrupted by a hand on your shoulder that spins you around. And as you open your eyes, you're looking at the image of this woman clad in like half, like medium armor, like almost like a half plate, with sort of very dark, and by dark I mean like purple, almost skin, white hair that's pulled up into a ponytail, looks she's got years on her. And she looks very no nonsense. And she grabs you and shakes you, says, "What are you doing? They need you out there."
Do I react at all? What? Where? Okay. Who? Never mind. What? Am I still in this field, or
Yeah, you are, yeah. At the moment, yeah.
how do I get back?
And then you just see the hand drop out this. "Wake up!" And as the slap goes across your face, you're no longer in a field. You're in a barn, surrounded by people who all have their arms stretched out, and they seem to be stroking this large, glowing egg, similar to what you would thought. You still have your actions.
I'm going to rage.
Yeah.
I would
I'm
like
just
to
going to
rage.
Shadow skiff off face head.
He's back.
If there's an egg right in front of me, I'm just going to go straight into attacks. I'm just going to try and claw this egg to shit, basically.
Yeah.
Are you changing form?
Oh yeah, I've got my own form. My final form.
You fool! This isn't even my feral form.
Alright. Roll better.
Roll fine for you.
It's better.
not
24.
for me.
That's
So that's
Definitely
10
roll better for you.
No, 12 points of slashing damage.
oh damn, insane. Goodness.
Second attack.
What have I done?
No. It's alright, it's fine. That's 10.
10 does not hit,
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
figured. And final attack. What's that? 15 to hit.
15 does not hit,
Oh,
unfortunately.
it's strong.
But as you come to, you sort of see Fen next to you. You grab Fen sort of by the scruff, and Fen also now seems to have senses about them. So.
Let's go.
Where's Feast? He gets 2 attacks. Fuck me. That's 14. So I'm guessing that
14
misses.
does not hit. That was with advantage.
Yeah, it was a
Alright.
1 and a 9. That's 16. to hit.
16 hits.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, as you both sort of start tearing shreds into this thing, it's still standing, but it's not looking happy,
Good.
as far as you can gauge.
I'd also yell, "What the fuck's going on?"
And then you see to the right of you, as you look to the right, there is also the tiger, who you had previously fought with. Who just looks at you and shrugs and then starts ripping into this egg right next to you.
Later.
Seeing that, I'll shout out, "He's on our side!"
Later. Yeah, that'll be us.
I feel like this Raja
Okay.
hasn't attacked us at all ever.
That's what he wants you to think. Yeah. So does a couple of claw strikes into this thing. Unfortunately, the first one hits. The second one is able to connect. So we had some of that, and we got a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Oh, not bad. 20 damage. Laying into this egg. Okay, and then brings us to the top of the round. Turn around.
Turn around.
Every now and again. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's able to make it just in time. Just enough space. And it begins its assault. So it's going to be
Okay.
15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
9, slashing damage.
I'm passed out.
And just as you lose consciousness, you see this thing start to bellow out. A very cruel laugh. Can't do anything else with its turn. It's used its movement. And we have one Quintus Fabianus, who is going to poke their head out. Behind that bush. Now, let me just do something real cheeky here for a hot second. Let's see if this. Yeah. Sneak over to the bush so we can see Faye. Leti. God, that's terrible bedside manner. And.
Maybe Jamie was new.
And drop a cheeky healing word. It's 15 HP.
Oh my god.
You get back as a bonus.
That's a lot. Thank you very much.
And is going to dash. So
Not
how much?
51.
It was like 10.
As much as.
As nice as it would be.
Let's go to 5.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. You're going to get a really good view of the sides of my head. Damn sharp. 10, 20, 25, 45, 50, 55, 60. Go there. He's in survival mode right now.
That's absolutely fine.
Chase around the phone.
Yeah. The red totaling in front of you is going to continue its assault. This is a slugfest at this stage.
Yeah. Just duking it out.
Oh my god.
23.
Squishy with two big
You don't even die.
Yeah. That's 6 slashing damage.
Yeah. 6.
Oh, and that's a fail.
Hang on. I just want to get this.
And cheeky bite. And that is also a miss. That is them. So we have our...
Do I need to do a concentration check?
Not anymore. No. Yeah, you're right. So this one, the egg. Eggy boy. Craddy boy. You see it sort of start to glow. And it is going to lash out at Raja. So that would be... Oh, okay. That sucks. It's going to... You see Raja start to lift up off the air. And there's going to be a... Oh, okay. 10 versus... Still not quite enough. So you see Raja start to lift up off the air. And you can see Raja like trying to move its limbs, but it seems to be paralyzed in place as he floats helplessly. Which one was Raja? That one? No, this one.
Yeah.
Where's
There's the short one that'll fit
Yeah.
inside the roof of the
And
Oh my god.
and Raja seems to be like almost pressed up against the ceiling and held in place. As this egg
This
seems to have a hold of him.
the egg is concentrated.
You better believe he's concentrating. Kaitan and Skiffle Bond. Or Andor, because you have the same initiative.
You got any issues if I go first real quick?
No, you go. You can go
It's going to be
first.
a pretty quick turn charge. So as I am sprinting, I will sheath my sword and take out my hand crossbow.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. Shit's
Yeah.
getting desperate.
Wow.
But I
Like a
will
little
sprint
motherfucker.
60 feet in the general direction of Quintus.
Quintus?
Yeah.
Okay. 40. Wait, how many?
60 feet. Let's see, get around there. Oh, actually.
You can maybe
Yeah,
put that out.
I'll keep the hand crossbow out.
You don't want to step back behind the log. The extra cover.
She won't give me cover for a log, and they're not going to attack me anyway.
But
They're
you're
gonna-
only half. You're only like 12. You're like this tall.
They're
So
gonna
a log
split
would be
the
half
face
cover.
off the face.
I may possibly give you half cover for things hitting you from that side, of which there are currently none. So yeah, it's not quite of use to them at the moment.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
You're not going to fight
Skiff.
with your hand crossbow.
I
Oh, you
can't
dashed.
play action dash.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the predicament of these are things still chained down, so I'm gonna have another go at this lock because it's frustrating me now. I'm like, damn, we're gonna get you, lock.
Just luck.
That'll do it.
That's better.
Nice.
That's much better. 17.
Yeah, you're panicking a bit because you've had twice. You've gone to do this thing which seems really simple, but in a moment of inspiration, you pop the lock open. So Kido is now free to move, but can't leave the door at the moment. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I can I bonus action try and do the one on the door or?
Not as a bonus.
Okay. Have I got this bonus action?
Oh, hold on, just a sec. Oh, there was a way that you could have, but you can't.
How's that?
You're an arcane trickster.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those that don't know what that means.
Mage hand. You get the ledger domain ability, so your mage hand can actually do things like pick locks. Yeah.
That's an action.
It was a bonus. You can use it as a bonus. Oh, to do that still.
Yeah.
Well, to cast
Ca-
it,
cast
it
it
is.
is
But then
an
after that, it's
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to bonus unlock.
yeah.
So, I am going to just. As my bonus. Actually, I'm going to hide in the stall behind the wall.
Good shot.
I'm trying, yeah.
Give us a stealth check, please. If you'd be so kind.
Well, it would be 24 off a natural 20.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's pretty
yeah.
good.
It's still the best I could do.
So you're totally Batman Kido.
Yeah.
But what will I? And then she turns around and you're just not even there.
I hate it when he does it.
I am justice.
Skiff's just standing behind her, whispering in her ear.
And Shadow Skiff
Keep
is
turning around.
gonna just swing it up again with the short sword and bring it down on the egg.
Speaking of which, it's Kido's turn. Oh, so no, it's your turn. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
make the
Shadow.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow's.
Oh, shit, he's in there.
Assume he's in there, standing
It's
right
not
top.
proud.
You feel the pressure on top of your head, and suddenly it's
Ah.
just going to
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 6 damage.
Nice. Yep. Shadow Skiff slashes into this thing. Still whole, unfortunately. But
Every little bit counts.
So you see Kido, who is like rather slender, but would not normally be able to fit through the bars. Even then, that's a bit of a stretch. You see her step back, and she runs sort of at the bars, turns sideways, and then the mucus that sort of covers her body lets her like slip through. She does take a bit of damage
What
for
is she
that.
again?
Got the descriptions.
She's like a frog-toed
Yeah.
person thing.
She does take a bit of damage for that, having to contort and squish her bodies in ways, but she does manage to squeeze her way through the bars.
Sweet.
Join the party.
Audible pop as she gets to the side
Here she comes back.
Now, she doesn't currently have a weapon in her hand, so she is going to have to make some straight up attacks. Nope.
But there's no pitchforks in the barn.
Yeah. Any farm implements?
None that she can see immediately. Yeah. She just have one attack hits, which does 1 damage with her fists.
Very
1 damage.
nice.
1 damage. You know,
It's more than 0.
it all adds up.
Man, this farmer must be fucking confused watching everyone beat on this
Why are you
cow.
killing my
Yeah.
Bessy.
Cool. And that is
You have to kill the
their
farmer.
turn. Fido also makes another desperate charge at the door. Fee, sorry. And
Okay,
the-
fine.
Nope. And actually rolls so bad that dislocates her shoulder. You can even hear it from where you are.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's in a bad way.
Her after.
She's in a bad way.
She's so useless.
I think she got out, she'd be flying.
Yeah.
This is why they never brought it to the other thing.
It's almost like she's not a soldier. Like, yeah.
It's almost like she's a pet.
Yeah. And
It's just a dog.
yeah.
Just
Just a very large dog. It's like, oh, I thought you were. No, I'm just a dog. I can talk human though. And yeah, you see a very confused, Vicus at this stage, who is actively starting to try and push people away from Bessy right now. He's not attacking anyone, but he's just very sternly trying to shove people as much as
I feel
possible.
like Vickers needs a step run.
And then we have
Wake up!
that brings us to our bird lady.
You're not in the wars anymore.
It's an egg.
Who's going to swoop down on Ulithi, seeing as you were in a very vulnerable position.
Mm-hmm.
I like how there's
13.
like 2 fights going on complete opposite fields.
Yeah.
13.
My AC is 13.
That does
So I
hit,
guess it
unfortunately.
hits.
That is 15 slashing damage.
Again, that was all of my damage.
Unfortunately, he is down again
Yeah.
for the count. But Bird Lady doesn't have anyone else in range, so she's going to just make her way back up to the treetop and
Yeah.
hope something else comes within range for now. I'm going to make a death saving throw.
If I can
Please.
see it from myself.
Can I use
I
Stone's
think I can.
Endurance?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can use Stone's Endurance.
Hang on.
Hell yeah.
Just-
I can totally see her from.
They will probably be attacking you,
Yes,
but
Hang on,
yes,
what's
you can.
what?
That's
Can't remember
Don't
what
you
it's
roll
under.
a d12,
Yeah, and it reduces.
I think?
Do you get any bonuses?
Oh, it's under features.
Yeah, it's a racial thing.
Do you get any bonuses to the D12? Or just
Racist.
straight D12?
Also,
Stone's Endurance. As a
Probably
reaction,
plus
reduce damage
Oh,
to
yeah,
you
plus
dealt
2.
by 1d12 plus 2 once per
That's
short
pretty
rest.
efficient.
7, 8, 9.
So you'll be out still.
So,
had to take it 6 damage.
yeah. I was
You still up?
Yeah, I'm still
Or,
up.
okay.
I
She will
had
make
15.
she'll make another attack against you
Okay.
because you're still up.
Yep.
Even though you're lying down.
It's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Tried.
How much?
Oh, 8. 8 slashing
Hang
damage. Does it still leave you up?
16.
6 plus
That's 14.
6 plus
That's 14.
I have 1.
14.
You're still up. You're still up. You're
One
not doing anything,
point.
so
Crazy.
it's still up. You don't have to do anything.
Incredibly frustrated, you see her huff and try to make her way back up. You do get an attack of opportunity. However, you're prone, I believe, so it's with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Okay,
As-
I'm
as
gonna
she
hit her
flies
with
away.
my shillelagh weapon.
Okay.
At disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah.
Nice, it's a good,
How much damage?
bonus.
9.
9. Nice.
9, and it's like magical.
It's magical damage. Yeah.
Magical damage.
So yeah, as you she starts to huff,
Really sore.
and you go, you just manage to swipe up and like knock her on the knee. And you can see this pained expression. Hisses down at you and begrudgingly flies away back up to where she currently is.
Okay. I'm just
But it
going
is
to use that
your turn
charge.
now.
It is my turn. Okay. I'm going to make an attempt to heal myself. Hang on.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes. Do I need to move first?
Well,
Right next
Or
to
get an
someone.
attack of opportunity?
because you still haven't used your staff yet.
Pardon?
You haven't used your staff yet, right?
No, I haven't used
Right,
the
yeah.
stuff yet. If I heal everybody in the group, I still have a couple of charges.
Yeah. But there's a radius. The only thing I was thinking is if you move though, then you risk taking an attack of opportunity from that.
Yeah,
So
I
actually maybe
literally
healing
have-
right now is probably the best. And you can,
Stupid thing
Yeah.
is trying to make me do death saving throw. But
If you
Oh,
don't
just-
heal
just
one, it should be
plus
fine.
1, it'll take you back off, yeah.
oh,
So give yourself 1 HP, it'll...
Just do 1 damage or something.
okay.
It's weird.
Okay, I
Should've
don't know
done
why.
L1.
I'll just adjust that myself. Hang on. Okay, yes, I'm going to heal myself, but I'm actually going to use the staff to heal
Mhm.
myself.
Mhm.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I am going to use a cure wounds. I'll use 1 charge, and it's 2d8.
Plus? 2d8 plus? or
2d8
just
plus
2d8?
5.
That's not bad.
Spellcasting, but 2d8 plus 8.
If you get at least 15, then it's the average of damage that you took from Bird Lady.
It's my spellcasting ability modifier, and that's 8. So 2d8.
No, it's plus 5.
Yeah, D8's there.
So your spell casting modifier, your ability modifier
It's 5.
is
Yeah.
plus 5. Yeah.
6, 7, 12.
12. Still good.
Still in the game.
I would also like to remind you. Oh, no, that's right. So here's something, you don't use it often, but wild shape. When you wild shape,
HP.
you gain the HP of whatever you wild shape into, and then whatever, when that goes to 0, you start back at the HP that you had before. So it's a good tool for just having temporary hit points.
The Circle of Stars thing is
Yeah.
technically wild shape.
Yeah. Well, it is, but like that
You have
uses
the
wild shape
Yeah.
to
Yeah. To do
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
to
still
do
have
that.
the
But like
standard
if
group,
you
so-
wild shape into animals, specifically, you turn into the animal and you get their hit points for that. Yeah.
Very
Just
true.
just FYI. Yeah. But it's an action to do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I've already taken
Yeah,
an
yeah,
action to
It's all
heal
good.
myself.
And so you can still bonus.
Standing back up, or you standing
But if you bonus attack, it's with disadvantage. To your range attack, sorry.
Yeah. She's just gonna get up and dash. Like, she's just gonna get up.
So you're just gonna move because you can't do a dash actually. But
She's just gonna move.
Yep.
And
Okay.
She's gonna move
move
this way
sucker.
because she heard
That way.
this way, straight away, just as far as she can.
As you move, this thing gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You should definitely look into some
That's
of
a hit. That is a hit.
the wild shapes you could turn into.
Yeah. I realistically, at the
12.
beginning of this fight, I should have bark skinned myself.
12 slashing damage.
I have 1 hit point.
One again.
That's all you
This is
need.
so spicy.
20, 25,
No, not
30.
72.
There we go. Okay.
This is spicy.
I'm at 1. Somebody come and fucking rescue me.
Cool.
You're going to
Vienna, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna attack this little baby again.
Yep.
Yeah.
baby.
Little baby. I'll green flame blade the first attack though. I'm gonna hit.
Commits unspeakable acts of
No, you
violence.
still up
Oh,
on
use
that
my
combat
ring.
house.
Yep.
I had 3, 16,
Oh, no,
so
no,
18
it's
to
still
hit.
up.
18 hits. Yep.
Cool. So then
Should
we'll do.
keep overshooting.
It's gonna be
Oh my god.
5, and then what is green flame blade again? Just an extra D8.
Yeah, dear. Yeah.
That's 20 damage
20 damage.
for the first hit.
He's down. He's down.
Yes.
Boom. And as you hit it with this whip, it just like erupts in this green flame, and you see it start to like shrivel into this husk of a creature.
No one sees this, but
Yeah,
Yen's
that's
like
right.
face is on fire, and you hear like this maniacal laughter, and her just yelling, "Yes, motherfucker!" Cool. And then I'm going to.
Do you drop it?
She can use a
I
bonus
can
to move it.
use a bonus to move
Shit, you
it.
got to see something.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I want to use my movement and head towards Kaitan. So 30.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Yeah. Let's do that. Wait, 5. Is that? 30. Okay, there.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Nice.
Another 30 feet towards Kaitan.
Sick.
Cool. I said I caught up.
Are you going to look at what's going on in the back?
Don't look
happening in
backwards.
the bar?
I'm
Just keep moving forwards. Ignore the barn.
Vision is obscured by a pile of corpses.
Yeah, I turn. Ooh, spicy.
Leafy was here.
Kaitan, I'm right behind you.
That's
A
what the
very, very
shape the rubble
squishy
makes. It's
druid.
just leafy was here.
Yeah.
Who just
Anyone
committed
looking
mass
from
murder.
above can see that.
Just the bud.
Okay. Faye, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm going to attack.
Oh, you better
What is
believe
this
I'm attacking.
weapon doing?
How are
It's
you
just chilling over there, eh?
That is 21
Yeah, he's not got a lot of health either.
for 12 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
16.
16 does hit.
Oh. For 11 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to do it? Yeah.
Yeah. I will find any gaps that have already occurred and just sink my claws as deep in as possible and then rip it apart from the inside out.
Yeah, absolutely. And you, as this thing is starting to take like cuts left, right, and centre, you can see it trying to reform and struggling. And then you just make one big slice, and as you see this, you sort of come back around, and then both arms just and completely lob the top off of it, like a cracked toy soldier.
Like a boiled egg.
Yeah, like a boiled egg. And then as you do, just and the missing bit sort of like flings off to the side. The rest of it like lands on top, and as it does, it just slides off, and you can see this thing start to dissolve into this gooey mess. And you immediately hear the scream come from Vicus, and then you can see him sort of shake his head, and he's seems to be looking around quite confused.
Oh,
Is there anything else you'd like to
That's
do?
mine.
Was that a cat?
That was a cat.
Yeah,
It was a cat.
It's probably,
must
you
be
need
soaked.
it if you want. Who's pressed up against the... Oh, Raji's up against the okay. Oh,
Hello. Is it wet out there?
Guys, it's fucking
Oh, hi.
There's no bad guys around immediately, right?
No.
does Raja come down from the roof now that...
Roger is still. Oh, actually, you're right. Yeah. As this happens, you see Raja sort of land right next to you.
I am going to head out of the building and...
You're not going to go upstairs and see if Moonbeam's upstairs?
Oh, I don't know though. But I'm also sure I don't want to be in the barn right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just go past and go, get up, idiots, and keep walking out of this place. Into a pile of corpses.
Movement.
40.
40.
Oh, yeah,
10,
just movement.
15, 20, 25, 30.
This is
Oh,
still
this
difficult,
is.
right?
It is, right? Yeah.
How long does that last?
30,
What?
It's a difficult train.
40. You get to about there.
It's churned up earth.
Yeah, I think
so
it is just the
it's
states
like it's a
of
thing.
it now.
Oh, it's just that. That's it.
It
Yeah, yeah,
exploded
that's-
and now
yeah,
that is
yeah,
its
yeah.
natural state.
Not concentration, it's just.
Destroyed.
And I would say, as I come out, stumbling into a pile of corpses, there's probably a moment where I remember a very specific memory from Cane Durst, and I had to kind of just shake it off and try and move around and look for anyone else. Cool.
Alright, what a turn. And that's.
Oh,
Oh, and then I have Fen come with me.
Yes.
Because, yeah, of course. That's pretty fast.
That's next to you. Okay, cool.
Is there anyone in that side room?
Can I see inside?
That you've seen so far. And Raja is going to sort of half push himself back up and go running out. 10, 15, 20. Gets to roughly the same place that you are. So, that is them. So we have our grey boy.
oh my god.
Oh, yeah. The grey babies.
It's all gravy, baby.
They're all babies.
They're all babies.
Who's that on the other side of the house?
Oh, that was one of the villagers that transformed.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
not
yeah, we
digging?
just parked it.
No, the one
No,
digging
we
is.
just parked it.
Yeah,
Ah.
just kind of parked around a villager that is no longer a villager.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're gonna go chasing after.
Shit.
20, 12, 30. Not quite enough though. So then they're just gonna dash. Get up to. Quintus. What is Quintus going to do? Quintus is going to. What's the range? What is the range? What? That is berserk. It says there's a range of touch. That's unfucking real. They're going to. What's the range of healing word normally? 30 feet.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me have a look.
60. 60? Anyone have healing word? You've got healing
Yeah,
word,
I've got
right?
healing word. I'm just checking. It's 60
Oh,
foot.
60 foot. Okay, cool. He is going to drop another healing word on you.
Thank you.
I'll take that healing word, thank you.
Take any healing I can get right now.
The town says, well, thank you. 24 HP with that one.
That
Um,
makes me out.
No muckabouts.
So did you say
That's
Not
maxed you
that
out.
bad. Yeah, she.
24
Remember? She's
She got
very low.
reduced.
And she got reduced.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'm
10,
reduced. I've
15,
I've got
20,
25 here, but I'm
25,
actually reduced to 19
30.
at the moment.
Oh, right.
And as you see Quintus
Just
run
healing
past,
feet
he
max.
seems
That's crazy.
just panic. You can see the whites of his eyes. He is, he's not having a good time right now.
Yeah,
Um,
neither is Lethe.
I don't think anyone.
She's feeling a lot better though.
Right, left time.
Oh, Ian's
It is your turn, Kaitan.
As he kind of run past, I'll say, "You got this, Quintus. Hang in there." And then I'll start running towards Leafy and Grey Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, yeah, I will drop my hand crossbow and draw my sword, dash for Grey Boy, and flank him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep.
Yep. And And as I'm running, I will raise my sword into the air and it will start glowing red.
Oh.
Still
Ominous. Are you concentrating? Oh, you've got the concentration on. Yep.
Still concentrating on shield of face.
Nice. Skiffle one.
Alrighty. What I want to do, which hopefully I've got enough movement for, is get up over the top of that cage, up the ladder, and up to the next level up.
There was a ladder. It was like over here, right?
It's
Yeah,
like
it was pretty
Yeah,
much,
it's
it's
pretty
pretty
much
much
bang
in
in
the
the
middle
middle.
of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like 20 to get. Oh no, 15 to get to the middle. Okay,
Sweet.
Yep.
I haven't got that.
At the top.
And I want to
Oh,
try
I've
and
got
get.
shit underneath.
Yeah, put the top up.
You can dash as
Yeah.
a bonus.
No, but I want to shoot.
No, you can still shoot.
I can still shoot. Oh, okay.
That's the
Yeah,
choice
as an
of the
action.
road.
Yeah, it's cunning. Very cunning.
Yeah.
That one, I guess.
Is
Oh,
there
yeah,
a
this
window on this top shelf?
There is,
Which is what he was
Going
aiming for, I
up
think.
here.
I think you don't really need to see too much of what's in there, yeah. So you want to go up the ladder to the top part?
Yeah.
So that's probably another like 10 feet on top of whatever the movement was.
I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're like 25.
Anything up there?
You don't see any body there.
Okay.
You see on the window there looks like claw marks that seem to sort of indicate that they were made as something was exiting. You do happen to find two short bows sort of resting against one of the walls.
Okay. Right. Can I get line of sight on this one from
Where's the
kind
actual
of where I
window?
came up the left?
It's the other
Yeah.
part. There's a second section.
Was it this one?
Yeah, it's
Kind
on.
of directly.
Oh, right. So you can come up that far.
So we've come up kind of here.
Yeah.
Windows.
You've only got like 5 feet left once you get to the top.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, if I step to the side of that hole, have I got line of sight through the window to this guy?
Surely.
I'd say you probably have to step up to the edge of the lip,
Okay.
to be fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so there's no way that the sides of the walls or anything are obstructing your vision or anything. So.
Okay. I am going to. Can I dash down?
Yeah, so you can, that's what I mean. You can use a bonus to dash, and then you can use an action to attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll dash up there and then I'll just shoot an arrow. I'm gonna line up Birdie.
Oh, yeah.
And go for Birdie, even though it's just a standard. Because I don't have sneak or anything.
Actually,
no.
Oh, you've already used your bonus. But yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go for Toadie because he's got another enemy.
That's not
Yeah. Good shot. Good
So-
shot. Yep.
What's your range?
It doesn't line up
Slots
perfectly.
itself.
What's your range?
He's got
It
sharpshooter.
doesn't-
so
it
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
line
Yeah.
itself.
I think that's the max range.
It just bounces on top.
80 to 320.
No, that's short bow. Is that 80 to 320 is the range? Yeah, but he's got sharpshooter. So his max range is 320.
It's more than above 80 is disadvantage.
Yeah, unless you've got sharpshooter, in which case you use the maximum range without disadvantage. Yeah.
That's what
Just
I
increase
And,
damage.
and I get advantage because
Yeah, it's great.
someone
yeah.
Well, I don't get advantage, but I
You
get
don't.
to use sneak attack.
You do get to use sneak attack. Yes.
Sweet. All right. Going for Toadie. That was shit. 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Shadows. You can just move up to the other side of the door.
Question:
Yeah.
did you do anything with those short bows?
With what?
The short bows.
You sure what?
The
short
short
bows.
bows that you saw when you
So
came up.
3 short bows.
No.
Okay, that's right.
I didn't look at them.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's fine.
So,
I just wanted to shoot something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe not pulling my weight.
I think literally us.
You've been recruiting me.
Okay.
I don't know what the difference was.
Sweet.
Cool. Right, so
What was different?
you do have some additional movement, I think, if you're dashing. If you wanted to, like, sort of go on the inside.
Yeah, I'll
There wouldn't have been the shadow skiff.
John, what was the difference ring for?
It was a different ring inside.
That
concentration.
was for, concentration or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I will step to the side, so I'm kind of
Okay, out of range. Yeah, all good.
Right there.
And
or-
probably the side with the short bow.
Yep.
No reason
Okay.
why.
Cool. Sweet. It is now next.
Isn't that the shadow skin?
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's what that one was for as well. I don't know. He's the only one there, I think. Now, maybe.
Yeah.
So let me just check how many
Okay,
they
there's
this.
the toad. Our toad friend is still in there. And Fee's still in. But
Yeah,
Fee's can't get out.
He's got a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah.
He's
So
just hanging
I'm
on.
just gonna let Fee stay with it.
We had a chance.
I want attention.
It's fine.
I'm a cat. Give me attention.
So you see,
Hey.
Oh, that guy.
you see,
Talking about Raja?
Yeah. I like it as well.
Didn't realise she was
Fedor.
on the
so this is Fedor for some reason. Buff as.
Kiddo is swole.
25,
bunch.
30,
You know, actually.
35, 40, and
Stand on its own.
you see she is she's calling out to ask if anyone has a bow, because she can't do much else otherwise.
A short bow, a
Does
long
anyone
bow,
have
any
a
bow.
bow?
Is there a
A
bow?
bow tie.
Never believe what I can do with a bow tie.
And she's going to take the dodge action for now, just while she sort of waits. Fee is just rolling around on the ground at the moment. It's like the from Family Guy.
Tapping his shoulder. Yeah.
Or clutching her arm. Dig boy's still digging. Yeah. Could I get you to make a perception check, please? Let's go.
27.
27.
Whoa.
You can very clearly hear a man whimpering below you. And then we
And
have,
there's two ones.
Vickers.
Behind the green.
and then we have. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh, Vickers is traumatized for life.
His cow turned into an egg and he destroyed it. So, what do you expect?
Yeah, and I think once the cow was destroyed, he realised it wasn't the cow he thought it was.
Got a new plan.
This is not the cow you were looking for.
The bird lady is gonna. Make an attack against UK
Ooh. Oh, in that case, I'm going to take an opportunity attack too.
Oh, very nice.
Why not?
It's not the target I was expecting. I'll take it.
19 to hit doesn't hit, so you
Hit.
get to make,
Hell yeah.
make your attack.
Oh, lovely. That's a 20 to hit.
20 does
Yeah.
hit. Yes.
This is really good. Okay, so that's. Oh wait, no, gotta add the thing.
What's been happening with the spiritual whip?
It's just chilling.
Just spin it.
Is that to use
slowly in
actions?
place.
Is that to use bonus actions?
Oh,
Actions to dash and bonus actions to heal. So it hasn't matter.
9 normal damage, 5 psychic damage, and
Damn.
please make a save.
Oh.
So
The variety
14.
that I will tell you in a second. Wisdom check.
wisdom check.
Oh no, not wisdom check. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
What is this?
16. Fucker.
They
Every
say,
time. Okay. That's all right. Then.
All right. Okay.
But still, movement is
Movement is 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the ground.
So it's on the ground. Yeah, that's right. So
Vulnerable
having attacked, in there, before they go down though, she's going to make a second attack, just because.
She'll go down within 5 feet of.
Yeah, that misses as well. And then lands prone next to Katan.
Ha ha ha.
Lethe is now your move, and then Vienna.
Nice.
Uh,
Jerry, think of what I was going to do.
Lethe is going to move again. She's just interested in getting the hell out of Dodge. So is that stupid frog thing within range to?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right over there.
No, you know what? She's just gonna smack him in the face with this with the weapon.
Nice.
That's it.
That is the problem.
Hear me roar, motherfucker.
Ah,
Just a little bit.
11.
11. You get +2, but that doesn't quite work. Flanking bonus. Oh, yeah, that's
13.
still not
That'll
quite
just
enough,
bring it to
unfortunately.
13 and it's
Yeah.
still gonna fail. Nah, she's just gonna get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay, so move. That's an attack of opportunity.
Roll away! Rest
so
the
there's
attack.
Oh,
We have to hold the ropes.
That's a natural 20, unfortunately.
oh,
Say what?
never mind.
No.
Oh, but that rolled low on the damage though. So it's 14. That was a 1 on a D10.
Nice. That's what you want.
And I am happy.
How far do you want to move?
As far as possible. She's already taken the damage, so like yeah. Hitting the opposite way.
Like
Towards-
towards Quinn and
yeah.
Quinn, I'm assuming.
Quintus.
Or towards
Yes.
the barn.
Or towards
We're actually starting to
You're
go
at
to a little bit too, which is good.
Finally.
Yeah,
Which is good.
no, hang on.
Which is good.
So,
I
know what?
don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like
I just
that.
like how you said that.
I take that back. You can nail that.
Do you
Sorry,
yell that?
Social distance.
Are you symptomatic?
28 minus 6.
I also really like and dislike your music choice.
It skipped a track for some
If you
reason.
were
I don't know
19,
why.
you get 14 damage.
It's supposed to be
So
on
you
loop,
have 5.
but it's not. Anyway.
Loop shuffle.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. We will
And
loop
she's
all the
just going to
playlists.
move 30 foot this way.
Okay. Towards
Straight
Quintus.
this She's running away, so she's going this way. Goodbye. Pretty much. Just
Oh.
running away.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's 45 feet for your thing, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I already checked.
Okay.
I know. It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Can you move me? I kind of wanted to get into line of sight of Grey Baby, but also like heading towards him as well.
It's
That
like
Grey
$1 Million
Baby or that Grey
Baby,
Baby?
but with
That one?
toads.
No, you think not
one
the
is
digging baby.
dead.
Oh yeah,
the
that's just
grey
a hole
baby.
in the ground.
Yeah, so like, you know, like just get me into his line of sight and then move towards him, and then I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yes.
Are you going full distance?
Huh?
That's full distance.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
Alright,
plenty of time.
Cool, Eldritch.
Who are you
Blast.
which one are you Eldritch Blasting?
The one that's standing.
It's just in range.
Right, baby.
16.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
I'll do the second one.
Oh, you would believe that.
15 plus 8.
Yes, son.
Alright, it's not gonna be that much.
Did you move your hex?
I dropped it because I used Misty Step. for
Yeah,
my
yeah,
concentration,
sure.
So it's gone. I haven't yet, not concentrating on it. Nothing. That's a 7 force of damage.
Damn, nice.
Concentration.
It's not.
It's a bonus.
It is a bonus action, but it's not concentration.
So you would still.
Oh, do you get one turn to move it?
Huh?
Do you get one turn to move Hex?
I don't know.
You can
Can I
still
keep
In
using
theory.
Yeah, you can still
Still,
maintain
still
concentration.
theory, you can
Yeah.
concentrate.
Alright, then this is my bonus
Okay, cool.
section. I will hex Grey Baby.
Cool.
Oh,
Sorry, what's the distance?
no, I don't know.
Is it 30 feet? What a roller coaster.
Oh, what is
I have
the
to move these
distance?
risks.
What a turn.
90 foot.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. So add a d6 to the damage that you roll for that. For the
Oh,
Hex.
yeah. It's like, what are you talking about? Do.
Nice.
What is that? 9 damage.
Oh shit! No, I did
It
this.
just looks like.
What did you do?
Just straight
118. I subtracted it in my head. Oh shit. Anyway, 2 damage.
That's me.
Cool.
Thank you.
Alright, so is anything else left? Ah, yep, Faye. We still have one like villager up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we?
That's
Oh
like,
yeah, he's just
hey.
inside.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah,
inside.
the one remaining villager and Vicus
Luckily,
are
they're
just
traumatized.
chilling out
so-
inside.
Well, I don't
It's your
care
turn.
about them.
Yeah, obviously that week.
I guess I'm just making a beeline straight for Grey Baby. And I think I will
I love
dash.
when my names catch on.
Am I still in difficult here? Or?
It's like the square in front of the barn, essentially.
So I move out to be out of it.
Yep. Yep.
So that's 10.
So yeah, it's 10 for the first
Yeah.
movement. And then,
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
in fact, I need to
50,
change this now, because otherwise it's going to get real obnoxious real quick.
65. 70. Yeah. And
Yeah, how did you do
I dash.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do fuck all else, but I dash.
Get right up in there, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can move fucking ages now. Finn's gonna follow along, but probably just stay at 40.
If you can get within touch, just
You can
so I
still
can
dash.
guidance you.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Alright.
Yeah, but I'm leaving him around here.
Okay, fair.
So he probably would settle towards Leafy. Yeah. And that's me.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I probably would. I'd end up about there, I think.
Huh.
Yeah.
No reason.
We fought enough together that I would have ended up there.
So Raja dashing out, if you could move him.
Yeah, which way is he going?
So hold on.
He's in the thick of it.
Yeah, he's trying to make his way to the fight. So it's 60 feet, but
Straight.
half movement. Yeah,
Or-
straight. Yeah. Well, we're very off to the
Same,
side.
yeah, okay. 20,
I know it's not my turn, but can I shout out to the Toad Lady? There are short bows up here.
On your turn, you can. Yes.
50, 55, 60, you say?
Yep.
Does she go before me? Or?
Yeah, and he goes, who the fuck?
She
What?
is after you. Let me check. She is after you. Not far after you, though. Okay, cool. I'll remind you, it's a free item interaction to pick things up and costs nothing to drop them. It's Grey Boy's turn.
Go Grey Baby, what are you gonna do? Grey Baby.
Faye, you see this thing as you sort of leer up to it and you're just staring it down menacingly. It just lifts its finger and a red dot appears. And then it points straight past you. This thing goes whizzing past your ear.
Absorb elements.
Nice, good shot. Well, probably wait to see how much of the damage is first. Wait, no, you have to use it. No, when you get
It's a
hit. So you,
reaction,
you
yeah.
can choose when to do it. Yeah.
See, I listened when Sonny said he was happy y'all were grouping up.
Okay.
I didn't hear him say
Just
it.
everyone there.
I heard it and
So
I
great
didn't like it.
Dexterity saving throws, please.
For everyone.
Not
Everyone in that group?
Yeah. Yes.
I would like
17.
to...
4.
Fuck him. Ah, he's too far away from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna call absorb elements right here.
Well, hold on.
That's
We'll wait for the
Oh,
damage because it might be too much for you to absorb. So it is. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's hear the saves and I'll roll the damage.
Roll. Yeah, just cast it.
17 for Yen.
17. That's a pass.
So you could use it to screw
That's a
over a
pass.
party
I know.
member.
I thought you said too fast.
That's fast.
Just secret
Fail.
silver bar from the barn.
It's like if Yen really annoyed you today, you know, like if she killed your horse,
Fail.
you know.
I 4.
That's
Failed that massively.
Anyone else in there?
There was Tiger Boy. No, that was Finn.
And Tiger Boy. Tiger, where are you?
I'm still so sad about Storm again.
Storm again, 1 or 2?
2.
Literally bring him back every day.
Come on.
Oh.
Still like getting
Tiger Boy
trampled
passes,
her.
and because he passes, he takes no damage.
Ooh, evasion.
Cheeky.
Everyone else who failed takes 37 damage.
Oh,
Shit.
And half
For
on
a
a
fail.
success, which is
Oh,
what is that? That's 19.
19. Oh,
You said 47, right?
37.
37.
so it's 19 for a save.
Yep.
Yen is down.
Damn.
It's down as
yeah. I'm
Damn.
down.
Damn. Oh shit! One. I forgot to.
Yen die.
well.
I had 17.
Yendai. Yendai now.
And that concentration's dead.
yeah,
Oh,
that guy's
Yep.
down here.
And
Oh, right.
You're down.
Quinn is also down.
Quinn's down as well.
That's
And no
Is
concentration
everyone?
moves, right?
yeah. That's probably the worst part of that is Quinn going down because now we
Yeah.
have another combatant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
yes.
actually, he's probably going to have to take like 120 feet of climbing to get out of the hole, though.
Yes, that's true. Well, I'm going to say it's going to take him at least a couple turns. Yeah,
Okay.
at least a couple turns. Yeah.
I was,
No
I was,
idea where
I was
he
kidding.
lives.
I'll take
Yeah,
it, you know.
They've dug themselves in pretty deep. So yeah.
And Grey Baby's not hexed anymore. Because it's strong.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
Just waking up in like this tunnel.
Yeah. Also, Faye's not raged. Catan doesn't have concentration. Yeah.
Not rage.
That didn't get very far.
Super rage.
The hex is in
I'm
the middle of the body.
No. It's,
All the bodies on
I'll
the
range
floor.
again. Just add on.
yeah. Don't make me rage again. I'll do it. So that was their turn. I'm gonna have to get Quinn to make a death saving throw. Oh, the duck does now.
Yeah.
Is that actually canon?
Is it?
He fails.
That's even worse.
You
I'm
can't
gonna
roll
take
it.
that.
That would be so disappointing.
Death save. All right. Death save. There you go. I'm not wrong. That is a fail. Unfortunately, though. Yeah.
See?
Like rolling.
Oh my god.
All right, and then who have we got next? No more of those guys. No more of those guys. Katan, you're up.
Yeah.
Alchemist
Kill the
Smite.
big bad while she's
I,
down.
was, I thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, 2 attacks on Grey Boy, I guess.
But one of them's prone.
I know. I'm looking at it, but I'm not. Grey Guy could fireball again. In which case, we'd
That's
be
true.
rolling up 3 new characters. So yeah,
I
I'll
really don't
I'll
want
make
my
an-
six. I don't want any
I
of
will,
us to die.
like the other guy, I will try and stab him in the back.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is all a dream.
Oh wait, I would have advantage on this from. No, I would have had that for the other.
For the last
You get
one,
plus
yeah.
Yeah, that was way.
Yeah, you get plus 2.
Uh,
yeah.
Oh, 16. I don't think that hits.
That doesn't matter. Not Grey Boy, no.
Not very well. Okay, well, in that case, I will try and knock him down. Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh. You're gonna try to take on old Schwarzenegger. Alright, okay. Here we go. 15. No, shit. I can't believe that didn't work.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll try and attack him.
Tell me you're rolling up new characters.
Oh, that's a natural 20 though.
Nice!
Yes!
Do you have any spell slots in?
Oh yeah, I've got spell slots.
You best believe I got them spell slots.
Yeah.
It didn't happen
Trust.
overnight, but it did happen.
Oh, that's good damage too. Okay, so that's 14, 20.
So you maximize one of them. You choose.
You double the like strength bonus, right?
No, it's just the dice. It's
Okay.
just the dice that get rolled.
Okay. Okay, so that's.
So you usually play. You roll. You can out of all the dice that you roll, of which you roll double the normal, you can choose to maximize one of
Sweet.
them.
That's 21 normal damage. And
Okay,
then,
cool.
I assume he's not undead.
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Lovely. Then that will be. Do you have an extra D8? I can mark this. It's that number. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm not afraid anymore.
It's 22 radiant.
Nice. So
Whoa.
how much it was?
It was 21, so 43 total.
43 total.
Yes.
Damn it.
Get it, Kate.
So he misses once, he tries to knock him down, he raises his sword in the air, the sword extends in glowing light, and he just smashes it down on top of the toad.
That
Hardly
is
anyone gets
that's
to see it.
hearty. Still alive, unfortunately. Not quite
That
dead.
just gets a good tension.
But,
Yeah. It's a good tension.
that was
Watch
insane.
Bleach.
Right next, Skifflebond, you're up.
I've been
Okay.
watching Bleach.
I have you.
They're doing Thousand Year Blood War animated.
Sweet. I am going
Oh, I started
to.
rewatching.
So excited.
So when it comes out.
Kind of step to the
Fully
side, so I'm looking out
remember
past the window, looking through the window.
I'm looking through you.
And I guess I don't really have a line on the one that's prone, do I? So
And if you did, it'd be with disadvantage anyway. So
yeah, no, so I'll go for Toady.
okay.
The sharpshooter not again?
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it only doubles your, triples
Yeah,
your
I mean,
range.
what
and
if-
gives you plus 10
damage.
Bullshit,
Sounds
right?
like a garbage freak.
16.
On Toad or on who?
Toady.
Toady is prone. We
Is
just
it?
didn't knock him prone. Yeah, because kids
No,
are.
he's-
No, no.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. You succeeded. You're right. Sorry. 16. Still doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Strong baby.
Yeah.
Pick up the crossbows and drop them.
Yeah, so I'll grab one of the bows from.
Just one.
Okay, I grabbed both
Why
the
not
bows
both?
and drop them out the door. Like, here's bows. Suppose I need to throw them some arrows as well. Grab like 10 arrows
Yeah.
out of my quiver and drop them down too.
We'll say there was a quiver there as well too. So you've got two hands. So if you put your bow on the back, you can take those two and
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll do that and then hide. There's my bonus action.
Cool.
And Shadow Skiff is gonna.
Oh, he's out now.
Not quite. Because he was standing behind the door. He's gonna start heading towards this guy. There's about 30, 40,
10.
she's 60. We'll make. Yeah.
Is he going that
He'll-
way?
He'll dash, so make it 60.
But you're going to
Just
go
your
around
can't
that way.
dash.
Sorry?
Shadow Shoot.
Okay. He'll just do 30 feet in
Yep.
this direction towards this. Towards the guy in the hole.
Oh yeah, that'll get you then. For 30.
Sweet.
Cool. Alright. Yes. Okay, now with the bow in hand. You see Kiro pick up the short bow. Grab an arrow next to her. She also tosses the other bow and the rest of the quiver towards Raja. And who would be able to witness this? Probably only you, Skifflebond. And you see Kid almost like regurgitates something from her mouth, and then sort of line the arrow with it as she lines it up, and is going to make an attack against Grey Boy. So that is going to be a. Where is your attack skill? Yes. 4, yeah, that hits. It's 22 to hit. So it's 8 damage. And then they're going to need to make a save. Oh, which they fail. And as the poison from the arrow tip takes effect, Grey Boy. Sorry, let me just check the parameters on this one. Grey Boy, where are you? Is paralyzed till the end of the next turn.
Sick.
Oh, fuck. None of these effects actually hit you guys. You had no idea what
Yeah, she.
what they did. Whereas, is there a paralyzed ring somewhere?
One here.
There's a poison one.
There's an unconscious.
Let's go with poisoned.
Definitely.
There's a poison one right next
Yeah.
to you.
Cool. Let's go with poisoned. Okay.
Oh, you mentioned.
Stress lad. Here we go.
Nice.
So that guy's digging himself out of a hole. If you hear shuffling underneath the barn underneath you, we have our bird lady is going to spend half a movement to stand up. Take the action to disengage, and then move
I
20
attack her
feet.
anyway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot that. Well, she didn't know that anyway. So,
Come on.
I miss her anyway.
all right. Okay,
Doesn't
cool.
matter.
And then uses the rest of her movement to back about there to try and get some distance. So, and then falls
What?
back in a bush.
Trips
Leaf
like a
Thief.
bush.
Can you usually make a death saving throw, please?
Given I've had to do this once, what am I rolling?
I've got a dice for you.
I'm not rolling a fucking duck. I'm not rolling a duck dice. 8.
That's a fail, unfortunately.
Roll duck dice.
Vienna. Can you
Oh,
make a death
my.
saving throw? 16. That's a pass.
One
Shows
success.
mercy, just kills outright. Yeah.
Oh.
Leave you hanging.
Faye, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm
You are
attacking.
currently facing something that is paralyzed.
Then I will attack with advantage.
That auto crits.
That auto crits.
If it hits, yeah. You get +2 and it auto crits.
Oh, where's my fucking stats?
I do that too.
It was like 16 to hit that one, which I think was a miss, if I remember
It's a
correctly.
miss, unfortunately. Oh, did you have the +2? For
Uh,
flanking?
No, that was 18.
That's
Okay.
Auto crit.
auto crit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Smite.
So,
Yes, right.
That's
how
my
do you know about my deck?
turn.
Reckless smite.
Reckless
So-
smite.
So I get 6 plus 14 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
My second roll was nat 20 anyway, so
Nice.
so I did the same thing.
So 14 on the first one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
6, 12, 13 for the second one,
Damn.
and
That's credit?
that was critted.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because we max 1.
Correct. Yeah. For weapon attacks, it's easy, just makes one.
And that was 19 plus shit.
Yeah.
That one. So that was 18 points of slashing damage. That's full damage.
Damn.
Nice. What a good turn.
And now Finn gets to go.
Fenn's down.
Oh, Finn is down, sorry.
Does that
So
mean-
Finn needs to make... Finn gets 1 death saving throw.
Yeah.
This is it.
Well,
No.
I have the dice for you. Try to make it work.
Dogs and ducks. I guess.
And would have died.
16.
Yes! Finn is stable.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I rolled
This is why we're not agreeing.
Awful. Awful
burn that
person.
dice.
This is why we were never agreeing to your turn.
Yeah.
You are not coming anywhere near me with that dice.
I'm going to put it on all of your rolling trays.
Okay.
You didn't buy his all one, eh?
You who would see this? Skiff and maybe Faye, sort of out the corner of your eye. You see Raja go to sort of extend his bow, and then he stops and sniffs the air, and actually shoots to the right of him, just over where Vienna is.
Forgot about her. One that vanished.
Daisy.
Boom. Oh, okay, cool. So it's just 11. Let me just make a roll. So that is 21 damage. To where are you?
And do they become visible?
Well, we're about to find out.
So I can't wait.
Yes. So their concentration drops, and then you see where is our other?
Is it one of these ones?
Yep.
Anyway, that's not it. but that'll
Standing
do.
just over Vienna, you now see a green slard. So you're gonna make another attack.
Trying to perma kill me.
Cool, and that's another 10 damage. As 2 arrows
It's a shame you
land
didn't
in
get hit by
front.
that fireball.
It is a shame. It is a shame. There we go. There we are. And back to the top of the turn. Grey Boy can't do anything. It's currently paralyzed, but is no longer paralyzed at the end of their turn. And it's their turn. Quintus is going to have to make another death saving throw. Oh, come on.
Oh God.
That's a success.
Thank God.
It was almost an
pissed
20.
if Sonny kills his character.
Unfortunately, but, okay, and
I am shitting myself.
after a whole bunch of these, Kaitan, it is your turn. You got this.
Okay. Surprising no one. I'm gonna try and slice at this guy in front of me yet again. 17 plus stuff. That's
17
pretty good.
plus stuff hits. That does hit.
That is 9 damage, and I will smite.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, that's pretty good. Plus 13 radiant damage, so 9 normal, 13 radiant.
They had exactly 13. That's what left. How would you like to end this one?
Once again, I will. Well, in fact, I will try and stab him through the back yet again. But once again, glowing sword just blasts out through the chest of this thing in front of Faye.
It's like a hot knife through butter.
Very nice.
That's not like
That's
Yeah.
a few parties, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yes.
Great boy now.
Great idea.
And
Stayed.
then now I've gotta save people. I'm gonna run towards the party.
Okay. 30. Yep. There we go. And Skiffle Bone. You're up.
So once again, I'm going to step out of my hiding spot up the top, and I am going to try and shoot an arrow into the backside of the blue slan's head.
Mm-hmm. This one's green.
Oh, green one then. Okay, that one. Whatever that ugly one is.
That guy.
Blue-green. You all look the same to me.
That one that just popped. That one that just popped up in the middle of nowhere. It's gold coloured.
I don't see
You're at
colours.
Yes,
The second time this has been said.
Edition.
that's true.
I think having one more problematic.
Yeah, the first one will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that will be.
Oh, you don't get sneak attack, by the way.
Why not?
Because the only ally within 5 feet is unconscious.
I was hidden. I was hidden.
Oh, you were hidden?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
he
yes.
would've
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Excellent. Excellent. So as I see him, you see Shadow Skiff.
Well, they probably don't see it, but yes. Yeah.
Let's see, who's standing and looking at it? He'd see it.
Roger.
You would.
Oh, no, because Shadow Skiff's out there.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
I thought he was
yeah,
in the barn.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you would see Shadow Skiff just disappear. Now, do I have enough d6s for this? I've got 5 rogue ones.
I have
So
3
I've got
over
3 from
here. I've got
him.
4.
2.
Oh, no, we got enough.
We don't need to see that.
I was kind
He's
of
paladin. He's
kind
got
of
shit.
joking.
Oh, okay.
So 3 and that one, and then fuck what? 2 more from sneak attack? Oh no, another 3.
Oh yeah, you got heaps.
Is that the right amount?
That's 76.
That's 76. I think that's the
If
right
you
amount.
had 3, you would only
36.
need 6,
Six.
not 7.
No, but because I made Shadow Skiff not leading you to my trade secret now. Because I did Shadow Skiff at a level 3 rogue dice, I now get to add, and now you get to add 3d6 to my attack for.
Oh
dissolving
Your weapon dice is
Yes.
D6. Gotcha. That's
Yes.
right.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack
Mhm.
does.
Um. 27?
27.
Oh, actually, hold on. Plus, I'm not finished yet. Plus that other 4, 31 damage.
31 damage.
Yes.
Damn.
And all of the sneak damage counts as magical.
It does. It does. So you see this as Shadow Skiff disappears and Skipperbond draws his bow. The arrow seems to crackle with lightning energy and just it's this lightning bolt that just shoots and sort of explodes and splashes across this thing. Still up, unfortunately, but yeah, looking worse for wear for sure.
That's cool. I'll hide again.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Was it a bonus action to do this? I think it's a bonus action to activate it, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it is.
I think it is, yes. You can't
okay,
hide.
So I
Oh,
won't
yeah,
hide,
yeah,
I'll step
yeah,
back
that's
behind the wall.
all good.
You are the shadows.
Speaking of which, it is blue/green.
Probably should move
It's their
the view.
turn. And they're going to disappear again because they have one more of those left.
Good to know.
Actually, no, they don't because they also flew. Never mind.
Fuck yourself, Daisy.
And so they were just going to start dashing in that direction as far as they can, 60 feet
60 feet. Fuck.
away from everyone.
That's 60.
Yep. Kiro. A bit of movement to get to there. Once again, regurgitates something.
My favourite.
It was so disgusting.
Yep. And they're going to take a shot. Oh, that definitely hits 25. So it's 7 damage. And then let me check something. Haha, excellent. 7 damage, and then so that's a 12. Are they going to make it? No. So it's as the poison from Keto's arrow takes effect, they take an extra 46 poison damage. Poison. So this is another 14 on top of. Still alive, but
Crazy, what these?
pretty shit.
Who did she shoot? The one running away.
Sorry?
Who did she shoot?
The one running away. Yep. And it's at this point, who's closest? Who would notice? Faye and Kaitan. You see in the hole that Blue Boy was digging. You see an amphibious head pop up, look around, and then pop back down again.
Is it worth it?
Daggy, huh?
And the bird lady, she's just going to start getting the fuck out of there. She's going to dash and fly away.
Where do you want to go?
She's going to fly 80 feet.
Yeah, well out of that.
Out the fuck out of Dodge. She actually lines herself up in perfect shot with Skifflebone.
Hovers
Oh,
for a couple of seconds.
Lethe.
I could not.
I
I
need
could
you
still
to-
get her. I could still get her.
Oh, yeah.
Do another death save.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Another dead save throw.
6.
There's another fail. 2 fails.
Yeah.
Vienna.
Tough.
That is a pass.
Success.
2 successes.
Ah.
Faye, it's your turn.
I would. If there's no one else, I would just drop form
Mm-hmm.
and get back to the fucking mess that is this.
And
And
there's that one, and you did see that one pop its head out.
I mean, Bird Boy is 80 feet away. Like that's not a
Insurmountable.
feat of chess.
yeah, I can't do anything.
So you can also fly as well, so it's
Yeah.
not faking too much.
That's level 6. No.
Do you have potions?
Where you can get
Probably, I imagine.
I didn't see any in my inventory.
Well,
Everybody else.
You're gonna be
Saying-
fine. I'm gonna heal you on my turn.
I have a healers. If anybody needs it, I have a
Yeah.
healers.
Okay. Sorry, was there anything? Did you just come back to?
I was going to come back and see if there's anything I can do to stabilize anyone. But I
Okay.
don't know how I would do that.
Yeah, you're a bit out of your depth at the moment. Yeah.
I'll probably just yell at Kaitan.
I got
Heal
this.
them! Dude!
Just give me 6 seconds.
Oddly specific.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
One's dead. Swap back out as well.
I'm very slow. I'm short. Small legs.
If I could, I would actually
Okay,
pick
so
up
it is
Kaitan.
Roger's turn.
Roger.
And Roger's going to.
Oh, fuck.
What was that?
I'm punching
I'd most of your
dice.
dice on
Oh
the floor.
no.
And take a couple shots at this poor mook over here.
Oh my god. Half my fucking dice are down here.
Don't hit your head.
A.
First time I've done that, not hit my head.
Well, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Are the sour snakes still down there?
Ah,
Are the sour snakes still down there?
There's one left. There's multiple.
That is also, it's 2 misses, unfortunately.
That's one.
Oh.
Roger is
It's just.
a bit perturbed. Quintus.
Sorry, that have a lot more pace tonight.
And that was captured on camera.
Oh.
I have no idea what it
Quinn
was.
succeeds his second death save.
Yeah,
I'm so
Quinn.
sorry.
You're
Pardon?
right. Quinn succeeds second death save.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Quinn's
I'm relieved. I'm just.
Ketan, it is now your turn.
Your phone is on the floor, by the way.
Yeah, I know, that's so good.
Okay.
I shut it down there.
I'll walk up to Lethe and kind of crouch down next to her and like shake her on the shoulder as I lay on hands, giving her 1 hit point. Wakey, wakey. Enough sleeping time. We need you to heal the others.
Is that enough to wake me up? Is like that enough to
It's enough to bring you
bring me
back.
back to consciousness?
So hold on. What did you actually do to her?
I give her 1 hit point.
Yeah, 1 hit point.
Yeah.
So you have 1 HP. You're back to consciousness.
That's enough for me to get back to consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the ground and I'm going to go.
Hold on. We've still got 2
Okay.
more. So,
Sorry.
skiffle one.
All right.
So is there anything else you want to do?
I'll just help her onto her feet.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
I will extend the hand to help her onto her feet. Whether she takes it or not is up to her.
Alright.
Skiffle down.
Since Bird Lady did manage to get within my view when she's flying, I am going to lean out and steady myself against the frame.
Do you have to take movement to lean out?
I thought it was flavour.
Hmm?
I thought that was flavour.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like steady myself against the frame, and pull back. I'm going to take a shot on it. I'm going to try and like maybe get her wings or something. Something's going to make her come out of the sky.
Oh, okay. If you're going to try and do like a called shot, then we'd have to add a modifier to that. If you're trying to do something specific, if you're just trying to shoot it, then
I'll just try.
Straight roll,
I'll just
yeah,
try
yeah,
to shoot the thing. I want that advantage.
You did the steady aim.
I think it's also pertinent to remind you that you have never used your sharpshooter modifier yet. But you have to do it before you roll, unfortunately.
He's used it once or twice, but it
Yeah.
missed every time.
Ah, right. That's what you know.
Yeah. And then this time,
I mean, if you had advantage, it was probably like.
I had advantage. I probably should have used it.
That's
But
right.
you know, it's a total of 27 on a nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you still get sneak attack die because it was
Yes.
with advantage.
Do my normal one. Actually, how many of these do I?
So you roll 3d6. So you roll 66 sneak attack die. What's your bow? D8 or D6?
1d6.
So you roll 8d6 and you choose one of those to turn into 6. Yep. Plus your dexterity modifier.
Which is only 4.
I didn't double my smite.
Ew.
What?
What the fuck? That's why you.
It was you holding back.
It was just 1d8 and then 3d8 just for the
Oh,
smite.
no.
No.
That
You crit though.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
I actually rolled my damage really badly.
Silly
So-
Billy.
It's like your thing, alright? Isn't that why you chose the smile?
Yeah.
Within 65 damage.
So if you've got a 1, just add plus 5 to the thing, essentially. Because you're turning it into a 6, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
rolled
that's
it
great.
to a 6. Fuck, what was it? 15, 26 damage.
26 damage.
Yeah.
As you see your arrow fly out, fly through the air, you see it hit the shoulder, and you see this figure in the distance sort of start to all the way down, but then right itself and continue flying away.
That
And
wasn't even a murder arrow.
and what we got?
Oh, nice.
And also our Greenie is going to continue dashing away 60 feet.
I think he's off. This one. He's out here somewhere.
Oh gosh.
So they still have a chance to catch up. So let's see if these attacks hit. Oh, that definitely hits. So that's a that.
Hello, little one. Oh. Come on.
Oh, yeah. So with that, as you see this green toad thing try to run off into the distance, Keto's arrow strikes into the back of the head and it just falls forward, skids into the ground.
Oh, fuck, he'll be devastated.
And with all the current combatants, barring
Kitty.
a blue toad who's dug himself a hole and is currently pretending no one else is there, we can suspend. We can suspend combat.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That was so intense.
There you go. I'll give you a
Who needs healing?
Go.
Everybody.
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, most of us are
I'm
I'm
dead.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm at 1 HP. I'm going to use mass heal wounds. Mass cure
Do
wounds.
we all need to get together around you?
If
I'm
we-
assuming-
Within 30 feet.
If
Yeah, sweet. I'll-
we just take a wee minute to just like use some consumables rather than that, because that takes like a long time to recharge. We could just short rest.
Overnight.
Everyone's out of death saving stuff. Right?
Yeah, right. I guess we do that then.
Yeah, I'm just going to use mass cure wounds. How many?
So, John, drop me down.
I can do 6. I can cure 6 people.
Should probably start with.
I can do mass cure wounds for 6.
Should probably definitely focus on Quinn
Yeah, he's still
and
So Quinn, myself, Yen,
Yin.
Finn.
Yep.
I can do 2 more. Who else needs healing?
I need some healing.
Oh, hurry up and get your ass over there.
He's like,
Oh, okay, you. I can do 1 more. Does anybody
I'll
else
walk
need
down out of the
some
bar.
HP? Some hit points?
I mean, I'll take it if you've
Okay,
got
cool.
absolutely no one else.
Is my
You're not
max
that much.
HP
Down like 4.
back
Let's
up to
Let's
28?
check. Let us check.
Or is
Depends
that
if it was
permanent
more,
effect?
3.
Let us have a look. No, it's still currently affecting you.
So your
Okay,
max is still 90.
okay. Okay, cool. So my max HP is
It's not permanent, but it's still currently affecting you.
okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 17 HP. Everybody gets 17 HP back.
Sorry.
For some reason, my thing just does not want to update me.
I think it takes a moment as well.
No, it just wants me to go through a death save.
I feel like we should all sit
trying
around
to
this
kill you.
lovely campfire that's down here.
As we
So head to the campfire.
hopefully burn the barn down.
Fucking pyro.
Maybe
There we
get
go.
the farmer up first.
I feel like he wants to go down with the ship.
Yeah. Let's go down with Bessy the cow.
Bess is dead.
There's no life for him now.
Okay.
Nice.
So everybody's kind of up and feeling better.
What do
yeah.
we want to do about this?
Really nice.
Dog pile.
Get you and the 2 beast boys to stand around the top of the hole and just fire arrows into it.
Yeah.
Got it. You done?
I'll come with, just in case, I guess.
I can come in at a bit fast.
Do a huge murder, a huge murder pile in the hole. Bury it again.
Raja and the other one round as well.
Yeah.
Those two, yeah. Because we're going to have questions. We're going to have question time for them.
They make their way to the barn and they free their companion first. That's the first thing that they do. Like, yeah. And then they bring a very wounded dog girl around the campfire to sit and sort of try and set her arm and create like a makeshift kind of sling to keep it in place.
Would they have encountered Vickers while they were in there?
As you approach, you see Raja sort of looks at you and gives you a low growl. He takes a protective stance.
Can
Do
I?
I can
come in then?
I can heal her. Do you want me to fix that? I mean, if you don't want me to, that's cool. Like, whatever.
Forgive me, but you have a reputation.
Yeah, and so do you. You fucking murdered a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah,
So
so
here we
did
are,
Pinky.
trying to heal you.
You ever take this?
And he-
You ever take this? If more on more
As you say that, he stands up and he looks behind him at the pile of bodies in front of the barn.
I see your point.
I see your point. Fair dues. All good. I'm just gonna go this way now.
And he sort of like Rosanna, they continue sort of trying to mend to their companion. So, yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, the mood is definitely tense. Like you were
Interesting.
you were allies of the situation, but there's definitely an unspoken tension that's not been addressed.
There
Yeah,
is,
so he plays the exact opposite of the campfire from them.
Yeah.
Just glaring at them.
there is one more. If you want to earn your freedom on that there hole.
The blue one is what you talk of.
Yes.
We will finish off for all of our safety. But I suggest we have a chat after this.
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
Okay. And he seems to sort of warm up to you a bit more. So.
Why you fucking should have let him go. Got him out of his
You recruited
cage.
So so you, Kiro, and Raja, for the sake of ease, just say you can quite easily just pin cushion this thing. It's in the ground.
While we're over there, while we're out of kind of earshot of everyone else, and to say that, I've not been traveling with the Goliath long, but she's been good with us. I hear the reputation, and we have heard it before, but what exactly is it that she's been accused of doing?
She killed a great deal of us up north. There are tales matching her description. That is why Father called her the Harbinger of Death.
So let me ask you: Have you personally encountered us before?
Yes, of course.
The first time.
Yes.
How many times?
3 times we crossed paths. Regrettably, it was Father's way, and we grow weary of the pain that people like you have inflicted on us for hundreds of years. We have been hunted like animals simply because we look like animals.
I completely understand. I've been outcast myself, simply because I look like this. People assume I'm a demon and treat me as such. So I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Perhaps that is why you came to our aid.
No one deserves to be locked and chained up.
Extends his hand out towards yours. Sort of gives you like a Viking bro clasp.
So I'd say as much as we've been enemies in the past, I did enjoy those encounters. You fight with great skill.
As do you. I can appreciate fine marksmanship when I see it.
So,
Now we do not know what to do.
this-
Father, let us. We are leaderless.
Well, I mean, this group has come together out of necessity, and I want to change things for the better, to give people their freedom without manacles around their necks. Would you consider coming to our cause? I realize with Lethe in our group there would have to be a lot of discussion around that.
Let him snarl and he looks off into the distance.
But I would say that we are investigating something at the moment where people have not been who they look to be. These creatures, as you may have noticed from your time here, have the ability to shape change and become someone else, and they have been doing that in Cursed and other towns, and portraying themselves as other people in order to break up the status quo, as it were.
Yes, we have been here for several days. We have seen things.
I would ask, because from what we, yes, Lethe is powerful, but she's not one to kill without reason. So I would ask that you bear that in mind with having our discussions, that it might not have actually been her. There are strange things afoot here. We're new, you have been here a while, you may know more about what is afflicting this land than we do. So your knowledge can provide a great insight and a great help to us, if nothing else.
We will talk, but know that we long for our safety. There are not many of us left. Not but 50 beast folk remain that we are aware of in all of Barovia. Maybe there is some way that we can help each other.
That's unfair.
Let us talk then. Makes his way back towards the camp. So you see Skiff, Keto and Raja make their way back and take a seat.
So Lethe, what's the deal with this harbinger of death then?
I have no idea why I'm being called this.
Pointedly not looking at the bar.
Outside of circumstances like this, I have no idea. I spent years in a cave and in the woods.
Did you have any run-ins with the beast folk in that time?
Chief, no. Remembered anything?
Not during your traveling time, but back in your village, yes. Many. Cryptids is what they were called from your village.
Okay, have you? Yeah. Would she have
So,
had any like
in that
violent?
case-
The
violence was mostly the violence of my village, although I haven't been there since I was young, very young. The violence was mostly directed at me.
Tell me, in the
Yeah.
village that you grew up in, how was it that you were able to trade for goods?
They hunted.
Yes, you
Wasn't
did hunt.
allowed.
You were allowed. You were one of the best there.
She lived when she was quite young.
Check, it's there. It's there.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
are you talking about the trophies they took?
How do you know?
Kane, no. So I know.
He leans in and sniffs.
Strange. You have his scent. How is this?
I don't know, but I know things he knows. And he knew of some of your people attacking their people, taking them. That's all I know about them. Some a name Moonin. I think.
All we have ever wanted was to live in peace. We will help you. But we want to be left alone. That is all we ask for.
People have attacked us again and again. Why would we? How do we know you're not going to come back and try and kill us?
That was his war. Not ours. And we are tired of running and fighting and watching our loved ones die. All we want to do is go somewhere where we can be left alone.
Understand this. I left my people a very long time ago. There was a reason why. There are reasons. I'm not going back.
So we need to find you a new home then. You and your people a new home.
Well, we.
He looks back at the other two.
We owe you a great debt. I know that. I will accompany you. If you're going where I think you are going.
We might need your help. I know we'll need your help.
You see Roger turn to you, Lethe. He stands up, swallows deep, takes steps forward, and then reaches out his hand.
Lethe looks at it and extends her hand.
We are not our past.
No, we're not. We strive to do better and be better.
I like this guy.
For the future. For a better tomorrow.
For everyone. For safety.
Then let us talk.
Anyone else want a whiskey when we do it?
There you go. Yes.
Should we take a quick break?
I'll pull out my flask and
Quick
yeah,
break.
we can take a quick
Take a quick break. Smoke, pee,
all the things.
assess.
I like that.
Yeah. I need to go back and reread my backstory.
All good.
It's been a fucking...
Where do you work? Like, would this be something you could have on at work? Some places could. I don't know. Oh, cheers! Shout out to the NHS. They were fucking awesome when I was over there. My dad was born in Manchester. Don't judge me. So yeah, I got a English dad and UK passport. It's kind of fun. Cheer for the love. Much appreciated. Funny thing is, when I was living in Scotland, I did have a DJ say to me, "Oh, you don't know anything about electronic music because you're from New Zealand and you're not from the UK." I was like, "Buddy, we love electronic music down here. You got no idea." Oh, yeah, I know. I feel sorry for them. I kind of do a little bit. Like, I feel like they've been stiffed. But, you know, what can you do? Although, what was it Molly McCain said at the USC on the weekend? Oi, 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 oi. Fuck the Tories. Oi, 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 oi. Fuck the Tories. Oh, you were just in time for that drop too.
Now we are actually back for real this time. So with the embers of battle cooling somewhat, everyone is now set, or most people that are in the vicinity are set around a fire, and there's discussion with the once mortal enemies, the beast folk, on what's been happening and what to do next. So Raja, as before indicated, let us talk. What is it you wish to know?
Anything and everything about Elizabeth Durst.
I do not know of Elizabeth Durst. I heard she was father's. They were related somehow.
Yes.
It was not a topic that they wished to speak of often.
What is the name that she goes under now?
Lizzie.
Quintus knew it.
Quintus does know that, and he says, Kukulkan. Khan.
Does that ring any bells? Or?
Not too much. Our reconnaissance and information gathering was of a more practical nature. Comings and goings, immediate threats to ourselves. But I can tell you what we witnessed while we were held captive in that barn.
How did you end up there anyway?
We saw what we thought was Fee lead us to a place where I think there was a chance we could rebuild. We realized too late it was not our Fee. It was something else that took on her appearance. As for these creatures you mentioned, they can look like other people.
Where did that happen to us?
We have seen. We do not know what these amphibious creatures are called. We only know that they keep other people in cages, like they were farming them. That's why we were kept. But the egg seems to take something from people. Then, once it takes, it can mold copies of the same people using some kind of who of some description. The amphibious people. I've seen them turn into people. How or why, I do not know, only that they are very good at it. The other thing we saw was more frog people coming in and out of the barn at night, mostly, although I do not know from where.
That was going to be my next question.
But
Did you happen to notice a language or way that they communicated with each other? I feel like there's two courses of action: communicate or kill.
while we were captive, they seemed to delight in cutting us. I saw the look on their face. It's a look we are familiar with. They enjoy suffering, inflicting suffering. I think they are far beyond negotiation.
So, I guess our course of action from here then is to find where they're coming from and take them on.
And that is what I presumed. If you wish to go there, where they are coming from, I will pledge my life to your cause for whatever it is worth. And once you have completed your business there, I request that me and my kin are left alone to find our own future, whatever that may look like now.
What if this place would just suit you as a start?
Looks around. Maybe. We have been on the run, hunted for so long. But maybe.
I don't want to be that guy, but the man who owns this place is still alive. And probably cowering in that barn.
There's also that creature that got away. Not coming back.
Maybe we should talk to Vic. Go to see this guy and yeah.
The man with the egg?
We should maybe clear up these bodies because they're gonna not be nice soon. And as much as there is more of this conversation that we could have, that might be kind of pressing matters to attend to. And then come back to this. Alright.
We can help with bodies.
Head to the barn and
Lucy just kind of
see
stands
Vicus
up
and the other villager.
makes her way to the large pile of corpses and just starts clearing them. I'm going to find another clearing and build a pyre so we can burn these bodies. So she's going to go and find a clearing to build a pyre.
Yeah, help move stuff.
Go talk to Vicus.
Ian's gonna go check out a house.
Okay, so
Yeah, we might need your bedside manner with Vickers.
I don't. How many people are going to see Vickers?
3 of us.
Quintus decides to come along with you and help with the bodies.
Quintus is going to come with me. Okay. I kind of catch.
The less interactive.
In that case, I catch
Objective in
Quintus's
this
eyes,
situation.
and you can do funerary rites for these.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Cool. Thanks.
Separate the
Please.
humans from the fiends.
Yes. Well, we can't exactly tell which is which.
They're so good.
One is frog.
Yeah, body shape would be pretty.
All the frogs and shit we actually did combat with that didn't turn into red mist can kind of go into a different pile elsewhere.
I'll come to the barn.
Like we rock up and knock on the door.
Oh, Vickers.
The door would be closed, not with that amount of bodies in the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm still just knocking on it anyway.
Yeah. You don't hear anything from back. You don't hear a response yet.
Vickers.
I'm just gonna walk past and go in.
Yeah, I'll follow Skiff.
As you both walk in, you look around. You can see in the corner what looks to be two figures. One sort of seems to be sat, sort of like with their knees up, arms around the knees, and kind of rocking a bit back and forth. And as they see you approach, they kind of skitter back more into the corner. So the other one's sort of like trying to huddle over them, and it looks back, and they both look pretty terrified.
Vickers?
Don't worry, you don't need to be afraid of us.
Be not afraid.
Can I get into 10 feet of them and then try and charm them?
Sure. Yep.
It's a wisdom's.
So there's you can see the one that seems to be sort of held and rocking a bit back and forth. Looks to be Vickers. And the other one looks to be like an older looking woman who, as you look at the both of them, she looks back up. She's got a very weary face. She's been crying a lot. And as she looks up at you, her eyes narrow a bit. You can see there's just a lot of resentment there right now. She's, yeah.
Sure, I can understand that. I know you're frightened and possibly angry at what's taken place. But we're not here to hurt you. We just want to make sure that you're alright. And I smile as compassionately as Yen is able to.
You're not here to finish this off.
No.
We've been in a dream for so long. More like a nightmare. At least we were alive. Most of us, anyway. And then you see Vickers sort of put his hand on her shoulder and say, "No, it's okay." What have you come to talk to us about?
What have we come to talk to them about?
this happen?
Yeah.
How did all this start? Do you remember?
How long have you been here?
Are either of you hurt?
Physically? No.
Your mind?
I lost everything a year ago. The only thing I had left was Bessy. You've had to lose everything in your life twice. I don't know what there is to live for anymore.
Yin looks Vickers dead in the eye. I'm gonna like reach out my hand to his shoulder. I'm just gonna say, I know exactly how you feel. I've lost everything before. And you feel nothing for a long time. But if you keep moving, you'll find something new.
He starts sort of like breaking down into tears.
I hug him. I like go onto the ground next to him and I hug him. Let him cry on my shoulder.
After time, he sort of stops and he says, "This is place is cursed now. Can't stay here. What's you lot going to do?"
We're gonna prevent this never happening again. For what it's worth, before you leave, I'll give you some money so you can help try and rebuild your life.
No, I've already cost far too many people too much already.
I'm sorry about how this happened. We don't take kindly to something trying to control us. We fought back.
Do you know the worst part about it?
So,
Didn't want it to stop.
I can understand that.
I'm sure. I knew deep down it was a lie, but I couldn't let it go.
Unfortunately, these creatures are using this light to now try and take over Cursed. And from here, if they get that, they'll keep going further and further.
Well, I don't know if I can be of any help. In fact,
Do you remember back to when this started? Where these creatures might have come from?
I remember they visited me, a group. They brought me here. Why? Why here?
Was the egg already here? Or did they bring it?
I don't know. As long as I had my I'm busy then. Didn't ask too many questions.
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
busy. Was your Bessie here? Or did your Bessie come with you?
I had her. Even though I'd lost everything. I had her. Now. I don't know.
You said the creatures brought you here. Where from?
Look, I'm sorry, it's been a very hard day. I wish I could tell you more.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
No,
We have a priest that is going to give proper rights to these people. Our colleagues are building pyres for them at the moment. If you would like to be part of that and say goodbye.
no, I think it's best I get this far away from people I've hurt already.
So you didn't own this farm. You brought it here.
No, they built this place. It was, I can't even remember what used to be here. This is their farm. It's never mine.
Because where will you go?
I don't know. Just keep walking until something figures itself out. Why? Why did those people have to die today? I don't know much, but no one was here of their own will. I'm not passing judgment. I've done far worse. Inadvertently.
Yeah, exactly. Those people were under control. Our colleagues thought that they were going to attack us.
I have my own demons to wrestle with. And, I'll leave you to yours.
One last thing before you go, the obelisk that's outside, do you know anything about that? What the language that it is?
No. That was definitely already here when we first arrived. All I can tell you is that it looks very old.
Suspects that might be why you were brought here.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I'm sorry for your loss.
well, I'm awake now. I'll just have to get used to this reality. Better that than hold on to things that aren't there, right?
Right. Because I grab his hand as well. From one broken person to another. It's better to be awake, even if it's harder. And you will find something.
Thank you. I just
wish I had realised that sooner.
We all do.
Before we leave the barn, I want to have a look around properly, see if there's anything else on here.
Okay, and
Because I haven't, at least no one's done that yet.
see Vicus grab the hand of the woman who was there, and they both sort of slowly make their way out of the barn. Right, so bodies. So as you're looking for a clearing, you manage to spot something that's, I don't know, maybe a couple 100 feet away, like a good enough distance. And from what you can gather, probably downwind enough. Current wind course.
That's what I'm after.
So yeah, as you're looking for this clearing, I mean, it's a lot of quite mundane work. Found a clearing. There are thankfully carts that can help in actually transporting the bodies. Is there anything in particular you'd like to do during sort of that time?
Once it gets going, I would probably just stand to Leafy's side and just look in at the fires and just say, "Are you okay?"
No. No, I'm not. I'm not quite sure how to feel.
Do you feel bad?
Yes.
What's the stuff?
This isn't who I wanted to be. This isn't what I wanted to do. I didn't know who was going to try to kill us next. How many of them were amphibious. Just wanted to keep everyone safe from this happened. And to realize exactly who we were hunting and the things my people did. It's pretty rough.
You're not too people of that.
I try not to be. Doesn't work sometimes, but I try.
If it helps, I know monsters. You're not a monster.
Neither are you. I hope you know that.
I don't know what I am, but
Not a monster is a place to start. For both of us, I guess.
yeah. It's a path I've been down, and you can come back. Paths.
I hope so. I hope so.
I think my people died like this.
Like this by spell? Or the way they died?
All of them.
Oh God.
It wasn't you. If that helps.
I hope not. really hope not.
I killed the one who did it, I think. Partly. Yes.
Good.
I'm making my amends. But, doesn't have to be you.
It's not the path I want to walk. All we can do is try.
I will just take Rigby's hand. I'm not saying more.
She'll squeeze hand.
And
She's kind of
see Quinn sort of come back from preparing his rites. Seems to have there's a collection of candles. There's some very fragrant sort of dried herbs. He's kept on hand some incense, and he sees you both, and he drops his gear and he puts his arms over both of you, and he just sort of draws you in tight.
Lethe's a mess. She's like weeping, but not openly sobbing. But she's a mess. She's an absolute mess.
And he pulls back and he says, "We've got work to do."
Yeah, I guess we do.
And he spends a bit of time explaining sort of what he's going to set up, and then you both take some time to help sort of like arrange certain things around the area that you prepared. Investigation check for the barn. So who's doing investigation checks?
Yeah, I'll look around. I'm crying. But...
Yeah.
Yenna's crying, but she's also looking around.
I'll wait. I'll help you guys. I want to be going with the others, but I'll wait until those two.
Okay.
No, I think I'm just like, let's do it. And yeah, I mean, we're
Yeah.
here. Let's check here now, and then we can go upwards to their houses.
Was well, I think that was my favorite.
Yeah, so good, so good. Now we're getting to the juicy stuff. Yes. Yeah. And the music was on point. I stopped putting it on loop, and so I went to the next show. I was like, actually, no, that's fine, that's good. I like that.
18. 18.
18?
18 as well.
Damn,
Oh.
nice.
Ah.
So,
Investigation isn't necessary.
so
Investigation, however,
you notice something. Being, father's profession gave you, like, you've got an eye for certain details of things, particularly craftsmanship. One thing stands out to you as odd is the barn window, the rear barn window. It's just a really odd shape. It's a lot taller than it needs to be. It doesn't seem to make sense. Considering the rest of the ratios and everything, it stands out as really odd to you. You, as you're looking around, a lot of the time, sort of looking down, sort of like trying to see everyone not see you crying or wiping tears away. As you're sort of walking around, like kind of not really attempting to find anything.
Yeah.
As your tears fall, they sort of hit a space, and as your foot moves, the like a lot of the floor of the barn is covered in hay, and your foot moves this section, and it gives way to what looks like stone. And as you sort of bend down, you clear away more of the hay until you find what looks like a stone slab that has like a very It's got a very strange pair of symbols on the front of it. And the shape looks like, I mean, there's no gaps anywhere, but it looks almost like the shape of it's a very long oblong. And the shape of this oblong stands out compared to everywhere else. And as you clear away more hay, you can see that it's sort of like earth, not quite rock, but very hard earth. And then this stone section. And as you're sort of wiping it away, you recognise one of the symbols. It's the Elven word for sanctum.
Ketan, Skiff, I found something weird down here on the ground.
I did too. I was just about to ask Father about it, but I'll come down and see this.
Ask your father what you need to, and then come down.
No, I'll come see what you're doing.
You mean your dear?
If you need to talk to your dad, we'll just wait.
Y'all got any ideas about this window?
Oh, yeah, you mean the one up yonder?
Yeah, it's bigger than it should be.
Yeah.
It might have been for that thing, but well, it's a window.
Yeah. Well. I mean, it's kind of the same ratio as that slab, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I mean, maybe they lifted the thing over and pushed it through the window. That sounds pretty far-fetched, but...
There's a door right there. If they built a barn...
Yeah. Well...
Might be to do with the sun shining on the slab or something.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch, but... yeah, I mean... Nothing stands out. I mean, I ain't something I ever did before, so... I don't know.
I mean, the window stands out.
The window stands out, yeah. I mean, I'd never design a window like that, you know.
Sorry, Dad. Okay.
You know, we do good work. You know talking about that's just sloppy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Curtains. I'll go see the slab.
Yeah. Measure twice, cut once. Remember that, K-Tom.
Yeah.
That's a lesson you can take away from that window.
So from the can you see the window from the slab?
Yeah. So if we're standing on the step, can we see lightwood or like I don't know.
What is the other symbol?
It's like rounded. Yeah, it's like a circle with a whole bunch of sort of like. There's some characters in the middle of it.
If only we have some
Don't know what it is though.
Oh, I can speak Irish.
There was Elvish there, so there was the character for sanctum. But the other symbol doesn't look Elvish.
Do you recognize any of the characters on it?
Yeah, do I?
No one currently here recognizes them, no.
Currently present in the room.
Yeah. It is not familiar to any of you.
I don't think we should try and open this or anything now.
Can it?
Does it look like it can open, or does it look like it's
Is it just like in the like? Is it just like a slab that's in the the ground? Can we assume that they built the building around it? Or do we think they bought it?
Get someone to make a check on the stone. Well, actually, like a lot of the stuff looks natural. Like it doesn't look like it's been made. It's just odd.
It's just weird.
It's an odd shape, but it doesn't look like. It would not be difficult to say yes, this was here before the building was here. So it's a pretty easy assumption to make.
Yeah, I think this is something we should come back to with the whole party.
Yeah. think so.
Just for the sake of the light, like, is the light ever gonna just go straight onto the stone anytime soon?
Sunlight or moonlight?
Oh, of course, with the crescent moon. Right.
It's possible.
Moonbeam.
You're not very versed in celestial movements,
No.
but it's possible.
I'm not.
So.
But we could assume that moonlight could fall through, like
Potentially.
shine through onto this.
Potentially.
Someone in the
Tim.
party who was well versed in
I'm
celestial
needing
movements.
in a clearing some 100 meters away.
there must not be any.
Have the bullshit conversation about fuck who cares.
Put some hay back over.
Yeah, let's just go with this
It's
back
just
up.
a stone, you know? It's not
I
important.
think yeah. We'll talk to everyone when everyone gets back.
Was there anything in the side room of the barn? Anyone you went into?
Not just supplies, tools, pitchforks, and spare bales of hay, and
Just for any silver.
yes, it's a sterling silver pitchfork.
Hey,
That's
grab
what
it.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
Push onto
about.
some hay.
Yeah.
Would there not be
It's also silver hay as
Would
well.
there not be silver inside the housing?
So I can get mine back.
Possibly.
silver great axe.
No.
Silver
Too
coin.
bad, too
You
bad.
believe it? Yeah.
We haven't got to raise
Which reminds me, I need to get my sword back off.
Oh, you do off-roader. Yeah.
They're gone.
He's gone, baby.
Alright, is there nothing else in the
I guess
barn?
Not in the immediate area.
guess we regroup then.
And if you was
Did-
any weapons left behind
And it's about this time as you sort of step out, you can start to see smoke rising from the distance. The rites are being performed. It's a very big set of pyres. Visitor Quinn, as the fires light, Quinn speaks in. What would he probably speak in for this? He says in common, something along the lines of that the morning light is what guides these people. So may the dawn bring them home. Just set about lighting the pyres. And it's about that time that about an hour passes. I assume everyone regroups at some stage.
While they're doing the pyres, I'll do a quick run through these three houses. Just see if there's
During that hour.
anything useful for us in them.
You find there's lots of piles of things like boots, bags, discarded clothing, lots. You don't really find anything. You do find around 30 gold and loose change. There's a couple gold pieces, mostly copper and some silver and stuff like that.
Detect magic as we're going through. Just seek it.
You don't get a ping of anything. Yeah, this seems to be really more functionally used to hide evidence of how many people have been through here before. So.
And just as I guess as we're coming out of this house, I just want to have a look at the
The
brief glance at the
statue.
writing on the obelisk and see if I recognise anything from Gruul or Infernal or.
You don't see anything from Grawl or Infernal. It looks like a runes of some description. The closest thing you've seen that maybe matches it is stuff that you've seen on Phase X.
Okay.
It's about like as a passing sort of familiarity. It's not known to you, unfortunately. So.
Can I have a gaze as well? Knowing that Father knows medieval languages, then I certainly do. Just kind of look up to it and ask, got
got anything?
Well, closest thing that looks like a giant, but this ain't giant. I know it's well, funny fact, giant's one of the first races on the material plane. It's technically one of the oldest languages. Well, the oldest language we're aware of.
Father, how do giants and Goliaths relate?
Yeah. Well, Goliath's long descendants. Not exactly the same, but there's heritage in there. What strikes me is that this appears like a proto version of giant, in my completely uneducated opinion, that is. Kinda begs the question, doesn't it? We're talking about something that predates the oldest known language. What does that mean?
Nothing good.
Stop being such a pessimist, K-Town. Could be the greatest thing ever. Who knows? I'll reserve judgment until I get evidence otherwise.
Not everything's trying to kill us.
Yeah. Just most things, And most people that look like other people,
Oh yeah, well, people equal shit, but
Yeah. But it's been an interesting last couple weeks.
I shouldn't let you talk to other people.
Oh, you don't let me talk to other people. You don't mind me talking to you, do you, Skifflebone?
No.
Yeah, let him talk to other
In fact,
people, K-Time.
I happen to think the conversation may have improved quite a lot, actually.
It's not nice to have another educated person.
Yeah.
You're welcome to talk to us whenever you like, K-Town's father.
All right. Well, now I'm just embarrassing, boy. Y'all enjoy your mysteries. It's quite a puzzle to wander around.
That's his newspaper.
Yeah.
Let's go get the others.
And it's around this time that the other three start to come back.
Well, Lacey, the obelisk that you guys been looking at, Father seems to think it's pre-giant. It could be pre-giant language. That's what it's closest to, of his estimation.
Interesting. I don't speak giant.
I didn't think you would, but when you were asking about the obelisk a lot,
Definitely curious about it. I want to know where it's come from, but
There's a weird thing in the barn as well.
Oh.
to me, the runes on the
How?
obelisk were like what you
Weird.
have on your X.
do you? Sorry. Where? Stone? Barn?
What?
Elaborate?
There's a stone slab on the floor in the barn, and it's got, I don't know,
Yeah, it's just a normal
symbols on it.
I'm
Something
gonna
sanctum.
catch Quintus's eye and go. Kind of raise my eyebrows at him and go. We should probably go have a look at it.
Yeah. I should.
Is that not
I'll
normal
take them
in
into the barn.
No, it's not normal in a barn. Usually stone slabs. It's barn floors are
Or
just
anything
dirt.
that says sanctum on it.
Just dirt.
Probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of want to get it. I take them and I'll
Sanctum
just
is a
have
word
fun.
of significance.
Oh, really?
Not just to
Mama?
my people. Not just to
No, sanctum is a interesting
druids.
place.
Sanctum.
Sanctum is a place of
Sanctum.
Here it is.
Not all the saints and come on. I don't know why.
And as you sort of approach, it's definitely starting to get night now.
and there is a full moon.
Before we go inside, I might kind of glance up at the sky.
You'll
Okay.
you'll note that big honking window in the back is about the right size of the slab.
And structurally inappropriate.
Okay.
Not up to code.
That's
No.
interesting. I
Not
kind
up
of
to your standard.
hurry
Carl.
Quintus along. We should probably go and have a look at this thing.
Take along.
Where is it? Just
We're
one
in
of you
front of
want
it.
to show
I
me
already
where?
did. I already
Okay.
took you in. We're there.
I glance at Quinn. I look at it myself. Do I recognize anything? Do I need to roll?
You speak Elvish, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you recognize the sanctum symbol,
Yes.
and the other symbol is actually druidic,
I speak Druidic.
and it is the druidic for full moon. So it's you read it as full moon.
This is. I kind of glance at Quinn and side eye the rest of the party. The rest of you in the barn with me.
Yeah.
We
all took
Okay, I
you.
kind of side eye
decided
the
we
rest
were
of you.
waiting for
And
you to come back to everyone be together.
this is full moon sanctum.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe, but I would like to stay and see what happens as that moon rises through the window.
And you, as you say that, you can start to see sort of moonbeams start sort of filtering their way through this window. And as
I might want to back up everybody just a little bit.
you sort of push everyone back, Faye, you look a lot closer at this set of symbols. And as Lethe's trying to sort of push everyone back, you step forward and you kneel down. You sort of run your hands over the symbol, and then a word comes to your mind. Ewan. And as you say this out loud, E1, and in your mind, what you're actually saying is home. The symbols on start to glow this blue hue, and then sort of the light sort of causes the beam to the slab to glow and radiate with this energy. And you can see as the slab eventually begins to evaporate and disappear, and there's a very long flight of stone steps that lead down, and that's where we're going to end it.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was
I got chills. I got
This is
chills.
like a game. The fuck?
Yeah, it was crazy. Gotta tune in next time, see what happens.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Give me everything, even though there's no last till tomorrow. Take this heart, even though it's far from me. Fill me up, tunnel along the hollow. You know